Spears though opens it up, takes down Genesis. Fault is there, and now they're going on the side. And multiple rackups 3 and 4.
So a 2 versus 2. Jake pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his with opportunity Cross to come in for the double kill and potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Welcome everyone to the Grand Finals for Season 4 here of the Circuits. This is the Asia Grand Finals. I am Sudden Death and I am joined by Arde today. How are you doing, sir? We're back again.
Back again, for sure. We're back again. It's been a great time so far. You know, we've had our consolidation finals and our winners bracket yesterday. And we also had, of course, the first round and the losers bracket of the day before. A lot of awesome matches we've watched so far. And today we're going to see not Sector X, but actually, in fact, Elevate instead of Sector X. And Elevate is going to be playing against Team Ig. Now, Jake, why do you think that is the case here? Because I feel like a couple people might get a bit confused regarding this. Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, definitely. Basically what happened after going over some recordings yesterday, there were some errors in the recordings for both teams. So a rematch of the Decider map happened and ultimately Elevate prevailed in the rematch between Sector X. So Elevate has moved on here to face Team Inc. in the Grand Finals. Before we get into that, though, we do want to let you know, being that the circuit is ending, we do have a new tournament coming up, and that is the Embers of Victory Season 2 tournament. Starting May the 4th, registration is now currently open, but again, starting on May the 4th, we'll have 64 teams selected, 32 of which are in the EU and Asia region, 32 of which will be in the NA and South American region. The prize pool consists as such: $1,200 in cash prize, mobile esports emblem, 40,000 in-game credits, Critical Ops World Championship points, and 500 MES credits, which can be spent in the mobile esports shop. Now, before we go ahead and get into exactly what's happening today, do you want to give a quick recap on everything that's happened so far our day, just to catch people up that might be joining for the first time or don't have the best memories?
Yeah, sure. Off we go. Let's head over to the actual tournament format, because I feel like a lot of people might be, oh, how do we end up here? Like a final tournament? What happened? So basically, we had two main tournaments. In both main tournaments, the top 16 will advance. So we were like 64 teams that are qualified. They'll move. The top 16 of those teams will move over to the main tournament. Now, out of those main tournaments, the top 16 will be battling each other and having matches between each other. And every single time they win, they will receive points. And with those points, only the top 4 will advance to the final tournament. Now, in the main tournament, you can also, of course, be the number 1 of the main tournament, of the number 2 and the number 3, and get some prizes there. Same goes for the final tournament. You get some prizes there. But for the main tournament, your main objective is trying to get as many points as possible, because in the final tournament, you'll get the most out of the prizes. And you know, I've mentioned prizes a couple times now. But yeah, if you guys want to take a look at those, we can do the same thing here. Let's take a look at them right now. Main tournament, you can see that they're all pretty decent amount of prizes. You have the $500, 5,000 credits, 20 event and premium case for the first place, second to third to eighth, all getting a bunch of credits, and even some money prizing on the second place with some cases here and there. But on the final tournament is where things get real. Well, even the third place is getting the same prize as the first place is getting in the main tournament, which is why you want to collect those points, because you want to get those big numbers in the pocket. Now, talk at fourth place, we have $200 3,000 credits and 10 premium cases, $500 3,000 credits, 10 event and premium cases, $800 4,000 credits, 15 event and premium cases, and of course for the first place we have 5,000 credits, 20 event and premium cases, $2,000, ladies and gentlemen, and of course that unique Circuit Season 4 champion skin that we're about to show right here. Beautiful skin with the white line and the purple coloring, all the little textures here and there. We can see that, you know, the different types of purple are being used to kind of like establish that black part and make it really like have a nice little flow. I don't know what you think about it, Jake, but I feel like it looks great.
Oh, looks absolutely amazing. Definitely looking forward to seeing it in game, and we're gonna find out who's gonna be rocking that skin today. That is what's going to be going on right now. We have Team Inc. versus Elevate coming up here shortly. Map number 1 is being prepared, and as previously mentioned, yesterday when stream ended, Sector X was set to face Team Inc. But upon going over recordings, there were some errors, so a rematch of the Decider map, map number 3, did take place, in which ultimately Elevate did prevail. So that's why we have Elevate taking Sector X's spot here in the grand finals versus Team Inc. And here we are in the bracket right there. We're about ready to go.
It looks like, I mean, the thing is, though, another thing that we're noticing here is that Elevate also went on 2-1. So Sector X, basically, like, kind of, the thing is, like, normally we would see, like, oh, it was 2-1 for Sector X. At least last time it was a full bow 3 and Sector X won. But this time it's Elevate, but winning a full bow 3. So I still feel like it's pretty close. But hey, Elevate won that time, and Elevate is going to be going to those grand finals. You can see, we have X Squadron and some other teams here and there also really trying their best to reach those spots. But let's talk about the main players today of both teams. Let's start off with Team Inc. because we haven't really talked about them in a while. Let's go. We have Fells, Illus, Impressive, Ori, Clam, Legion, Reap, and Azila here for Team Inc. Looking very solid. There's not really much to add here. Illus, Impressive, very great players. Ori as well. Fells, great with a sniper. Clam, Legion, just in general, looking pretty strong. Strong enough to still not need their substitutes. Reap and Azila are still warming up those benches and doing pretty fine, I guess. They're just chilling over there. Now moving over to, of course, Elevate, and your second, as far as I'm concerned. So far, they are the second best, but they're going to be competing again and get another chance of maybe being the number 1 here. Axis, McLaren, Surge, Corrido, Akira, Star, Gamerston, Slousy. Slousy, I think, played one game in one of the main tournaments, but I don't remember seeing him through the final tournaments. Could be wrong on that, but I think that's the case here. We have Axis, McLaren, mainly doing a big job here in terms of, if you look at their KDR, pretty high. Of course, Akira and Corrido, pretty decent players as well. Gamerston also popping through a couple times on some maps, performing pretty well. Overall, the team is looking strong, but will they be strong enough to beat Team Inc? That is going to be the question of today. Now, let's see what kind of actual maps they will be playing on, because the thing is, yesterday we saw a lot of different performances, especially with Raid, etc. Pretty interesting. So let's take a look at how Elevate will be playing with Team Inc. Team Inc. and Elevate both picking and banning some maps today. Starting off with the first ban coming right on port. Team Inc. does not want to negotiate with that at all. Elevate quickly banning Cannons. They do not want to have those sniper issues. At the same time, though, McLaren and Axis, they are pretty decent. So at the same time, I'm kind of a bit confused as to why they would ban Cannons. But maybe Team Inc. had some previous maps that they also played pretty well on. Now, Bureau and Soul are also getting out. Again, Bureau, I don't know what's going on with Bureau. Maybe it's Elevate that is pretty good on Bureau. That's why they're banning it. But I guess, okay, Soul getting banned as well. And now we go with the first pick, Village.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first map, Village. What? All right, so Village is getting picked, and we have Raid also getting picked. Okay. Okay, I don't know with the call-outs here and there, Jake. I think we gotta come up with something for Village. That's gonna be an interesting one. And we also have Plaza getting picked here. I mean, every single other map is gonna be picked here because it's of course a bow 5 today. Legacy being the 4th map, so we might see Legacy if it's not gonna be, of course, a full 3-0. And there we go, the Decider gonna be grounded. Wow. I mean, Village really caught me off guard. Yeah, but Village caught me off guard. I didn't expect them to instantly go for Village. Maybe they had, that's kind of like their undercard. They want to use that map to their advantage. They want to have that map for the grand finals. They want to keep it for the moment they really need it. And they want to get that first win maybe by using some interesting strategies on that map. We'll have to see with Team Inc. here. So again, looking pretty solid so far. I don't know what you think, Jake, but Village, what do you think about that pick? What kind of things do you think they might establish, mainly looking at Team Inc. here, because they went full on with Village?
Yeah, no, that's definitely an interesting pick right there. I've played a few times on the map Village, lots of fun, but yet to cast a match on Village. It'll be interesting to see what kind of strategies that these teams use, so I can go ahead and steal them for my public matches. No, but seriously, I don't know. I mean, you Team Inc, great team with snipers. You got several players in the team that we know can rock the snipers. We've seen them like to pull out dual snipers or even go for a triple sniper setup for their squad. I think this map can really, really open that up. There's tons of open areas. There's long ways going down B long and cardio. There are plenty of areas where the snipers can definitely set up. And like you said, our competent snipers on Elevate, I would say Team Inc probably has the edge just in terms of what we've seen in previous matches. But I think Elevate can also pull out the snipers and work there. However, for Elevate, seen them use some shotguns a little bit versus Sector X. Maybe you can go ahead and play more over towards the middle of the map, over more towards the A site, try to eliminate all those long ranges that teammate might be able to use to their advantage and force them into some closer quarters combat to go ahead and prevail.
100%. I'm mainly looking at the map here itself. Like, I'm talking about cardio. That you mean that by that long extended area that moves towards B long, and you have like kebab and mid in that area towards B site. All right. So now I know what you mean, because I was a bit confused what you meant by cardio. Again, there's a couple things to the map that is a bit new to me, but I'm gonna try my best to get used to it. If we were to actually get into the match, it would be pretty nice to see Team Inc and Elevate perform on that map. You don't see Village that often. I think there's been only one time on NA. I'm not quite sure. I think there was also a pick on Village. I haven't watched it yet, or not watched it fully, so I think I still need to go and rewatch that Village. Because again, I'm very curious to see how competitive players will play on those maps. Because honestly, because it's a new map, it's a new area to explore. So if you're going to explore it first and you're going to use that to your advantage to maybe pick if it's not going to be banned in the first couple bans, it's awesome to have. It's awesome to have as an option. Now, what's also awesome to have as an option is a contest. Now, Jake,
Yeah.
I think you are the person to explain it.
I am the one, the only one now, and not really, but I am the one to talk about it right now. Top Clip Contest here, brought to you by our amazing partners, Zuvvii.
Critical Force and Mobile Esports have teamed up with Zuvvii, a new video sharing platform, in order to introduce more prizes to the Critical Ops circuit. At the end of February, March, and April, 2 short clips with a top performance will be selected, and the players will be rewarded with a cash prize. The prize pool available is a total of $1,800 in cold hard cash, with 3 circuit participants getting $500 each, and 3 casual players getting $100 each. What is Zuvvii? Zuvvii is a new and exciting social media platform designed specifically for gamers to share their clips. Zuvvii is exclusively for gaming content, and you can easily upload your moments directly onto the free mobile app. Being dedicated to gaming content means that you will be sharing and watching content that really matters. Download Zuvvii to your iOS or Android device via the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Zuvvii has been built with one thing in mind: a place to share your gaming clips with friends and others from the gaming community. The platform encourages content creators to reach new audiences by uploading funny fails and epic moments. It also creates an opportunity for esports teams to find the most talented and underrated gamers in the world. Furthermore, your clips might be selected and you can get a cash prize. That's awesome. So, how do you participate? Download Zuvvii on your mobile device for the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Create an account and upload your top Critical Ops clip. Make sure to write hashtag Critical Ops Circuit in the description of your clip if you are playing in Circuit, and write hashtag Critical Ops Casual in the description of your clip if you are not participating in the circuit. Clips can be as short as 15 seconds. The contest is open for both circuit participants and non-participants. If you are a circuit participant, then you will win 500 if your clip is selected at the end of the month, and it has to be one of you playing in the circuit. Also, if you are not participating in the circuit and get selected, then you will win $100. Finally, this is an exciting opportunity to win a cash prize, whether you participate in the circuit or not. Your team doesn't have to win the circuit for you to win in this contest. All you have to do is share an exciting clip of your top gameplay from circuit if you are participating, and if you are not participating, it will be a clip of a normal Critical Ops gameplay. Start clip hunting, get those clips in, and have your friends join. Upload your clips or watch awesome clips on Zuvvii. Good luck and see you in the next one.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, you can download the amazing app that is Zuvvii from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Map number 1 is just about to start. We have the majority of players in here. We are just waiting for one more player to join here who is waiting to get his iPhone back from mom because he didn't finish doing the dishes. At least that's what I think happened. That's what the story. It sounds good that way. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Who you think will be... I just had somebody say you can't hear me. Okay, a little delayed. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Who you think will be taking map number 1 here? Of course, we are playing on Village, which is definitely going to be interesting. We've never seen Village here in the Asia region so far in Circuit, and this will be the first time Arday and I have casted this map. I'm excited. I got the callouts. I'm ready to go. But again, I'm curious to see how these teams are ultimately going to play. I think you're definitely going to see a lot of sniper utilization from Team Inc. on this map. It's only going to make sense. Or some longer range weapons like the SA-58 or the HK as well as those snipers. And then over on the Elevate side, you try to play more over towards the A side of the map and rock those close quarters and utilize some shotguns or some SGs. Definitely curious to see what your thoughts are there. Chat in the comment section down below.
All right, and another thing that we are also probably going to do before we actually start, we have an interview apparently for at least between one of the players from Team Inc. and Mantis. So if you guys are interested, before we actually head into the game, we still need to wait for that final player to come through. And because of that, we don't want to bore you guys, of course, with our faces. So we're going to pull up a quick interview. So I hope you guys will enjoy. We'll be seeing you guys very shortly.
What is going on? I'm Mantis from Mobile Esports, and today I'm interviewing Illis, the captain of Inc. Illis, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. And to kick off this interview today, I want you to go ahead and get started by introducing yourself a little bit and tell us as well a little bit about your team.
Well, I am the captain of Inc. and my team is more composed of Singaporean players, but we do have a UAE player named Legion and a Korean player named Impressive. And I would say we're quite close in terms of like being friends, and we just want to play the game for fun.
Okay, I can respect that. And could you go ahead and recap for the viewers how your team performed in the last 2 main tournaments, and maybe if you prepared a little differently coming into the final?
For the first main tournament, we made it to the finals. We won X Quadrant in the quarters, Zion in the semis, and we lost to Sector X in the finals. Then for main tournament 2, we won Team Elevate in the semifinals and lost to X Quadrant in the finals. And right now, the final tournament, we just won Team Elevate. Also, like it was quite like a struggle because they're quite a strong team, and it was really hard to win considering we were on grounded and your CD sided, and the fact that after main tournament 2 we actually like all stopped playing due to IRL stuff. So we were quite busy and like didn't even play the game. So we just like came back today and played circuit and surprisingly won.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys will be able to pull through in this final tournament. And I have a question regarding some of the maps in game. As you know, I'm sure Village just came out, and I know usually a lot of competitive teams like to try and dodge a map whenever it comes out in tournaments, and they try to think like, oh, we're not gonna play this map ever. So I'm wondering if Village came up as a map right now in your circuit match, would you be ready to play it?
I mean, almost everyone avoids village, so in terms of being prepared, I guess not because we don't really have any experience in it. But would we play it? Sure, like why not? It's still a map. Like can't leave any map out. Every map's a good map in a way.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know it's kind of hard to get practice if you don't like play versus good people a lot on it. Kind of hard to see like if you're actually being effective or not if no one play it ever. So I know what you mean. And I want to know, how can the viewers find you and your team on social media?
Well, honestly, you can just search like our IGNs and then critical ops. Most of it should pop up, but if you can't find it, then maybe for Vels, there's like it's like 600 subscribers, so that's the channel for Vels. And I think impressive has like a one in his name. If not, then it's just a normal one, impressive. So that's it.
All right, and one final question. Could you go ahead and tell me one player on another team that you look up to and why?
On another team, um, well, I mean, to be honest, Asia kind of degraded all the way because a lot of strong players quit the game. So if I was to say like one player which I look up to, maybe Axis from Team Elevate. He doesn't even play the game. Like he didn't play the game for like 2 months. Comes back, plays like a major in Asia and drops a 33 on X Quadrant. And then just now, like when we played circuit, he still top fragged and like carried his team. So the fact that he doesn't even need to play the game to be good is just something else.
All right, well, you can never degrade raw talent, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for coming out for this interview and good luck in your final tournaments.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome
All right,
back,
welcome
everyone.
back. Sorry for interrupting you, Jake. But I hope you guys all enjoyed, of course, that interview there between Madison Inc. And yeah, before we're actually going to get into this, we want to do a couple of things. First of all, mainly looking at the map village. There's a couple of areas which could be pretty busy, and I guess Jake and I are going to do a couple assumptions and see if we are right. Let's start off with I don't know if you have the map on your on your screen, Jake, since we are both also pretty new to Village.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
get it.
Oh, you got it. All right. So, mainly taking a look at the middle compartment, we have a bit of a pretty busy area. You have the B side and the A side. The coalition can rotate through the stairs, through the spawn, and have sort of something going on over there. But the thing is, that's kind of like their only main rotation spot. It's also not easy for the breach to take over or take control over that area. I mean, they have to go through middle, and they could easily get spotted from B short or A mid. So again, that's also a pretty bad way of maybe trying to combat the coalition's whole control over there. And at the same time, they'll probably have 2 on A, 2 on B, and maybe 1 near the middle, just so they retain that control. Because if you're going to get caught off guard through rotations, that's going to be pretty bad. At the same time, you have a pretty open area there near, if you want to move towards the B side, and a small area that kind of makes it enter. You also have, of course, that ninja spot where you take the long route all over. It kind of feels like the box compartment on port, where you take a pretty long route, but it makes you feel safer or something. But at the same time, it's also wall bangable, and I don't know if that's also something that's justified for that same route you might take near Ninja to B site. So again, that's also a possibility. Now, what do you think? Because if you look at the way they could, they have 2 options to go towards B. Do you think B short might also be viable to, they have to do a quick 180, but at the same time, they're kind of avoiding that long area. And if the enemy has at least from our perspective. Of course, the enemy has that this could be Elevate or Team Inc. If they have like snipers or anything long range, they could maybe gain an advantage by taking that other route. What do you think?
No,
Like
I
going
definitely
through B
agree.
short.
Yeah, again, playing in those closer quarter situations to avoid the sniper rifles that one of those teams could pull out is definitely going to be a good decision for them playing in that middle area, heading over towards B roof and trying to be sneaky and peek over there towards B site. There are some cars in B long that you could work up, so you can make a lot of noise over there towards mid, trying to push that B site, and then go ahead and have that one player working his way up through the cars to get an angle up towards B site. And of course, cardio B long, you are working downhill from CT spawn, so you are going to be fighting uphill on the breach side as well, which can give the coalition a little bit of an advantage as well, having that long range as well, or the open range of sight, the long distance, and also you're looking downhill. You have the high ground, as it were. With that being said, though, it looks like we are just about to start, folks. Finishing up recordings here, so we will be getting into the match here in just another minute or two. Of course, we can't start if all the players are not here and not ready to play. We want to get into the match as soon as humanly possible. We're here to cast. We're here to watch these amazing matches take place. We don't want to bore you with all our faces for too terribly long. But again, we can't start the match unless everybody is ready. We're so close to getting going. Again, sorry for the slight delay. Just be patient for another minute or two. There should be a poll popping up here in the comment section in just a minute or two. Make sure you make your voices heard there. Let us know if you think Elevate or Team Inc. will be taking the victory here on map number 1. As well as give us your predictions. Is it going to be a 13-2? Is it going to be a 13-9? Or maybe very close, like a 13-12? Always curious to see what your all's thoughts are. I'm kind of thinking we might have a lopsided match. Or maybe
I think Team Inc. is going to get this in the back. So again, for dropping, but I think the way like Team Inc. quickly pulling out the village card, I'm curious because again, it's a newly added map. There's a lot to explore, and for them to just pick out that card really gives me a vibe or kind of a feeling that they're most likely going to do anything in that direction that might cause them to, get a free win, like out of nowhere. Just basically using up a card for like, oh, we're pretty good at village, and they don't know. We'll just use that because they haven't banned it. So they were like, all right, I guess we're using it then. Normally, a village gets banned most of the time before it could get to the decider or to maybe a pick. So that's why I think this is going to be something that Team Inc. has maybe been waiting for or practiced for a certain amount of time, and it could definitely help them out.
Yeah, it definitely could. But again, it could even be either way. I think you just have a new map. There's a lot of new variables here. You haven't played in a competitive setting. Yes, you've practiced in scrims. You've done things off stream, but as soon as you get on stream, even the most experienced players, you're playing in a best of 5 in the grand finals. You get some nerves coming in. You start making some newbie mistakes just because you haven't played as much on this map as, say, something like Grounded or Plaza or Canals, where it's just kind of, I don't want to use the word routine, but that's the only one that's popping into my head at this point. You just played on it so much, you're very used to it, so you could have kind of those some jitters, being that it is a new map. Or maybe I'll be totally wrong, and both of these teams will be very, very well versed on this map, and Caster's Curse will come in for me making that prediction. But I feel like there'll be some just some interesting things that happen. That's all I'm going to say. Like no predictions there. Just there'll be some interesting aces potentially, or some 4Ks, just due to just some jitters and overall I don't know, confusion, if that's the right word. With that being said, again, we just got another minute or so before we can go ahead and get into this. We have to have one more player finish up recordings, and then we should be ready to go, folks. Again, thank you so much for being patient. We really do appreciate it. We want to get into this as soon as possible, just like you all. We're here to watch the match just as much as you all are. I'm watching the warm-ups, though. Seen a lot of sniper play. This is definitely a map to bring the sniper out on. Looking at Team Inc., it got impressive. You got Vels, you got Ori. All these players can pull the sniper rifle out and really, really work them.
Yeah, 100%. And mainly, like, I don't know why they're going towards the close quarters section. Like, I was expecting them to maybe try out the ranged area there, but looks like they'll not be doing that. It's just going to be impressive at Ori with the sniper mainly. On the other side, we have Surge playing around with the sniper as well. And maybe, you can use the middle area to, snipe as well. Like, and you could also slow hard scope, but again, close quarters, you usually don't want to bring it out unless you think you can use it as a shotgun. Be my guest, go ahead. That's also a possibility for sure. Another thing that's also pretty cool is for the A side, normally you have like 2 ways to enter it, but if you get middle control, you have 3 ways to enter it, which could be even more chaotic for the coalition themselves. Kind of overblowing the A side. So I feel like as long as the breach is able to enter a side from 3 different, or even B side, the B side also has 3 different areas. But you also have B short or main and kebab to kind of move to that same area. So you have sort of 4, 3.5. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but B side and A side both have at least as far as my knowledge goes and what I'm seeing here, 3 ways of entering the side. And if they're going to use that to their advantage, maybe get a bit more control around the map, mainly looking at the A side, because in the B side you have to go all the way to collision spawn, which is pretty risky. You're going to enter a pretty there's a high chance you're going to mess up there, or you're going to die while walking there. They're not just going to let you move there for free. So mainly looking at the A and the B side here. 3 areas. The A side seems a bit more vulnerable because through a middle you can just go to collision stairs. You don't have to actually go to collision spawn. So that's also a way to kind of connect it. But on the B side, most of the time 2 areas. It's an option, but you got to be sure that most of the players are near the A side, or you know how to execute maybe a fake rotation, or be very confident in your push.
100%. Folks, we're starting 2 minutes here. No matter what, we'll be live here in 2 minutes. We could start as a 4 versus 5 and then be a 5 versus 5 after the first couple rounds or so. We have one player who is not yet in the room, but we're going to go ahead and start map number 1 here in the best of 5 grand finals. It looks like we are just about to go.
It looks like all of them seem to be
They're all here. Here we go.
Yeah, finally
gracing us with their presence here, and we are good to go.
Looks like we'll just be waiting for them to do the knife round. Moving in this direction. Kira seems to be stuck here near the pole. Or they're waiting. I don't know. There's one guy AFK on spawn. So it looks like it's going to be a 4v5 here on this knife round. I don't exactly know what they're doing. Trying to delay time. Yeah, there we go. They're trying to delay the time. There we go. The delay the time search is taking a shot, though. So I guess it's going to be... Is the pistol round going to be done again? Or will we just see them swapping sides? Let's see. Looks like we'll just be redone. It's precisely going to be... No, there we go. Moving towards the B side. Looks like it will just be on B long. A very simple way of getting this knife round out of the way. This is the first time I've seen a knife round as well in Village. Pretty fun. And off we go on B long, taking those knives out. And eventually it looks like... Wow, okay. Oh, Elevate actually didn't win that. For a second I thought Elevate was going to win that, but it looks like Team Inc. really got it together that time. It looks like they'll also be choosing the Coalition side first before they go to the Breach side. And I can see Gamerston, everyone is moving towards the Breach side. We're just waiting for the last players to move over to the other side.
Indeed. Should be good to go here in just a minute, folks. Knife round has been done. Sides have been decided. Down in the comment section down below, we currently have a giveaway running for a critical pass. It is a Gleam giveaway. You can go ahead and find that link down there in the down dingy down below. You click the link, you log in with Twitter, Facebook, Gmail. You probably can even log in with Apple now just by pressing the button. And then you can go ahead and enter into the contest. Super simple, super easy. All right. Finally, we're good to go. It is time to actually watch the match take place. We are off, folks. Map number 1 has started. Good luck. Have fun to both of these teams.
And it looks like we're already seeing a lot of players to move towards A mid. Very centralized. And only one player near A short. Or no, it's just sticking to A roof. He's not moving positions. Sticking to that one spot. It's kind of weird because it looks like Elevate is also sort of ready, but at the same time, they're also kind of exploring. We can see Surge already taking down Impressive early on in this pistol round and quickly moving back. Looks like they want to rotate towards maybe another area. See Ori going for some shots here on the side. Legion getting the double there. Surge, Gamerson all down. And Ori going for the last one. Very precise with the deagle. Ori, what's going on? Takes down Akira as well with the headshot. Very accurate today here. Coming from Ori, getting that first round on the board. Beautiful performance from Team Inc.
Great pistol round win for them. They'll get that early cash investment into their accounts, and they will go ahead and utilize that and start working with these weapons to take that round count up to 2 here. See a shotgun being pulled out, a couple deagles, and some SA-58s. Ori working with that deagle over there by CT Stairs. A side right now watching Impressive sitting on it. One player moving down here over in B long, hanging up there by those cars. It seems like that's where the Breach are working their ways up there through Cardio and B long and try to push that B site. Ori has taken the roof here. He's got the high ground, Anakin.
Get the high ground. It looks like there's smoke there as well. This time they're a bit more separate. You can see a lot of them are also moving towards Kebab. Oh, Ori, actually, again, Ori with the Deagle today. What's going on? He's very precise. And there he goes again, but this time Gamerston is more precise with the P250, taking down Ori, bringing it back to a 3 versus 3, giving Elevate a bit more headroom to work with. We can see them, a couple of them moving towards ramp, or at least one of them moving towards ramp with the bomb, the other two moving towards A short. And we can see at the A side, there's only one player there. Legion quickly getting taken down. Impressive comes on with the SA. Could be lethal. Somehow Elevate is kind of managing well here on this eco round, but at the same time, Impressive with that SA has that burst damage that he can use to his advantage. Gamerson being the last player remaining. Oh, he takes the shots. Yeah, now it's over. He's going to wait for his teammate, not take the risk of actually pushing him here. Applying pressure, 25 seconds. He has to plant the bomb. They don't have to do anything. Not risking a single step. Team Inc. They know that one player can make a pretty big difference. Now with Clam with a shotgun, he's still waiting. Looks like he'll try to go for a bomb plant. You can see Clam taking a shot. And again, distracted, Impressive. Shots down. Gamerston with the SA. Well played again by Team Inc. Recovering from that eco round, but Elevate still getting away with 3 frags.
3 frags, like you said, a well-played eco there. Round number 3 just about to start. See full buy coming in here for Team Elevate. AK-47s and SG being pulled out. 2 sniper rifles here on the side of Team Inc. Illis and Ori taking those rifles.
It looks like mainly for middle and B side, but I could be wrong with this. Impressive double kill right there with Star. Quickly trying to reignite that. Legion coming back, taking on Insurged, and here comes Akira taking on Legion. It's going to be a 2 versus 2, just like that. And after just 5 seconds, we only have Clam. Again, Clam with the shotgun. What is the whole idea behind keeping the shotgun? Maybe it's the area there near middle or A mid and ramp that is really, you know, a nice spot to use the shotgun. And also more eco-friendly because you can buy better weapons for your teammates as you go along. So that's a pretty interesting strategy here from Team Inc. Climb even still able to get 1 kill here on Stara. There we go. Illis with the sniper shutting down Akira. 3-0. Elevate really getting taken down on this map. Like, you can see that there's a couple, like, in terms of gunfights, they're pretty stable with the way that, you know, they play at the end or the way they position themselves around the map. Team Inc. really has that upper control, and it is beautiful to watch.
It is indeed. They're utilizing those advantages that the Coalition have. Basically, just got to wait for the breach to come to you. And as long as they keep doing that, they should have a very nice Coalition side here. You got to do something here on the Elevate side to switch things up, do something a little differently. Again, it's a newer map. You haven't had as much experience here on this map in tournament settings. There is something different between playing a scrim, even if it's the exact same team, playing a scrim off stream, than it is when you get into an actual stream. There's just some extra nerves. There's some, you're a little more careful than you might be. You might not take as many chances because there's a lot on the line, as we went over earlier. Already a player down here. It's Stara who got dropped here on the Elevate side. Make that 2 now as Gamerston goes down to the hands of Clam. Ori watching this angle with his sniper rifle.
Looks like that smoke is not going to go away. He's just going to stick to the same position. We can see one player moving with the bomb towards a short, and that is going to be Akira. But quickly getting traced there with the bullets. It looks like Ori will be taking out Corrido. Ill is taking out Surge. And just like that, Akira, the last player standing for Elevate. They're not even getting close to a side. Quickly getting shut down. I really, absolutely love the way Team Inc. is setting up. And again, those gunfights, to Elevate, they can win those gunfights. But the way Team Inc. is positioning themselves, they are having that upper hand, mainly on this Coalition side, playing very well. Now with Akira, the last player standing. Ori shutting him down with the sniper. And just like that, 4-2-0 Team Inc. already on a pretty nice little win streak, and Elevate unable to respond a single time on this map.
Indeed. Still early on here. Elevate trying to figure out what they want to do. They're having a difficult time pushing towards those bomb sites. There's just so much distance to get towards those bomb sites. I'm thinking A, once again, is probably going to be the better site to go towards for them. And it looks like there is going to be a full rush going here towards this A site. We'll see if round number 5 is going to go to them. Stara and Kyoto ultimately going to be the first to engage here. Shots have been fired, a couple grenades overhead. Stars meet a first strike, but on Legion here, going for a double kill. He picks it up with the AK-47, and that bomb is quickly now going to be planted. We'll see how the Team Inc. decides to retake this site, or if Elevate is ultimately going to lock them down and keep them out of here.
And it looks like Ori slowly moving forward. Oh, missing this shot there. He's going to get spotted. There he goes. Oh, wait. I was about to say, he should have been killed by now by Akira. Akira takes him down, Surge taking on Climb. And it looks like the aggressive push really worked well against Team Inc.'s defense. You know, it's pretty stationary. Normally, you want to, as the breach, you want to find some picks here and there. And I guess Team Inc. really set up nicely against Elevate just for precisely that reason. But another thing that you can notice is the way that they've spread around. It's not really easy to, you know, refrag in time. Or if there's 2 players going down on a certain area, it's already kind of over. Like, the site is already gone. In terms of retaking, I feel like the better option for Team Inc. would be to, you know, start backing off away from the sites, because if they're gonna stick to the same position with 5 people, those gunfights are just not gonna be winnable unless they're gonna be able to line them up or have a nice little flash or nade that's gonna help them execute. Again, Elevate really played that nicely there against Team Inc.'s way of playing on this map here on Village. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if they will kind of apply the same strategy over and over, maybe to the B side or somewhere else. Because it looks like, for example, middle is completely open after Clam, you know, gets taken down. So you got that whole section open up. You can see Ori has to change positions, get control back over this rotation spot here for the Coalition. Moves through as he doesn't spot anyone else, but you can see Gamerston is slowly taking those baby steps there on the middle, moving towards Coalition stairs, and no one's noticing it yet because they're all occupied with the B side. And look at that, people moving through Kebab and Main, slowly making the way towards the B side. We can see Surge taking out Illis the Sniper, Impressive and Ori both getting taken out with the Gamerston moving on, taking out Impressive. It's going to be a 2 versus 3. The bomb is down and Elevate. A lot of control to work with. Ori getting taken out, Legion being the last player standing here with the AUG, trying to find Gamerston. Gamerston finds him 4-2, and Team Inc. still retaining that lead, but Elevate is starting to come back here as they're starting to figure out how to combat Team Inc. here on this map. And it's working pretty well so far. It looks like Surge, a couple other players here from Elevate, slowly making their steps towards what seems to be another bit more of a spread. Not really a straight push. Because, for example, if you look at the A side right now, of course, they're on eco, so this is most likely going to be a win for Elevate. You can see a pretty hard push here going towards Gamerston. This could be a lineup. This is going to be a lineup. Illis, Legion, Impressive. Only Ori and Clam remain. And just like that, the entire team got taken. That looks like they quickly want to get the bomb plan as well for the money. And you can see Clam taking on Akira with the shotgun. Again, very nice economical damage. Dropping that sniper. Gamerston quickly finds Clam, though. Because of the elevation on this map, sometimes it can be a bit confusing for you guys watching at home as well. But there's a lot of elevation here on Village, where you can take players down from certain areas. You would be like, what? How exactly? Anyways, Ori here with the Deagle. Let's see what Ori is going to do here. Probably going to take his steps towards possibly trying to get a pick here. There's not really much else Ori could do. And it looks like Ori's not going to do much here. Surge is going to take down Ori. Elevate. Surprisingly, again, it started off the way I was kind of expecting this to start off. But the way Elevate is winning out these gunfights, Team Inc. is actually having a harder time.
Yeah, definitely. Right now in this moment, they are. Team Inc. had a strong start, and Elevate is now bringing it back. It looks like we might be going into the flip tied up, how close it is, or maybe even Elevate in the lead. Team Inc., 2 sniper rifles have been bought. 3 AUGs in their hand, doing that typical double sniper. 3 assault rifle play that they do like to do. Legion, seeing if he can find anybody through the smoke. Oh, he does indeed. He tags that player. He's going to get out of there before any more damage is done to him. Surge into first to fall here for Team Elevate. Clam is the one picking that shot up. Tries to go for the second one. Gets out of there before that frag does too much more damage to him. A minute 20 left here on the clock. Breach still trying to decide where they want to go. A is the preferred site, but they're playing here in mid right now over here by A roof. They could run over towards B, or they could move towards A. It looks like A is going to be the site they're going. They're trying to work over there right now. They're right there towards A mid. They cannot hit any there towards back site, and we should see some shots being fired over there shortly.
It's like Akira. A lot of players, actually, not just Akira. Elevate, 3 people. Oh, one of them is moving back towards a roof. No, moving Yes, no, a bit confused there. Looks like he's just holding tight on the angle here. And Elevate is kind of waiting. They're trying to find that first pick they can work with. Because right now it's a 4 versus 5. It's pretty difficult. Oh, Ori, impressive. There they go. Taking out Akira and Star from a distance. Those snipers really doing work. Illis taking down Gamerstain. And Corito, the last player standing. He tries to find the last one. He tries to find him, and he does. Impressive gets taken out, but he jumps in like completely blindly there. Like, there's 5 people remaining, Corito. Legion takes him down, and Team Inc. back, increasing the lead by 2.
I love the elevation on this map. It adds a lot of depth to the way these players can play and position themselves. And like you said, get those interesting kills, get the angles down toward the bomb site or other spots of the map and catch opponents off guard. You really have to be paying attention.
See Gamerston still holding. Oh, we might see a fight. Okay, smoke down, but kind of for a second it felt like it was just gonna move through and not care. But it looks like he's gonna stick to the same position. Still chilling and not doing much. Corito is moving forward with the rest of his team. Couple smokes, taking him down, but they don't check their left corner. Legion does get damaged enough for Star to shut him down. Impressive quickly tries to take down Star, though. You can see the Impressive kind of moving back. He gets flashed. He could have reloaded in this time, but looks like he's not going to take that choice. Akira and Surge, the last players remaining here for Elevate. Is getting taken down as he tries to snipe down Akira. Great play here by Impressive, but Surge is able to respond. Clam versus Surge, the last 2 players remaining, and there comes Clam. Takes down Surge with the instant headshot, tries to find the sniper, and he doesn't do that in time, unfortunately. Team Inc. still increasing their lead by 3.
Aster's Curse, man. I said it looked like it might be going into the flip all tied up because they Elevate was bringing it back, and look what happened.
Well, again, though, from my perspective, I still kind of think Inc. is going to have this one again. They picked this map first. They seem to have some sort of a strategy moving forward from A to B. They know what their key rotation point is. They know what they're doing. And with Elevate, it's kind of they full on push or they push from 2 sides. I haven't seen them push from 3 sides or try anything else. Maybe some fake rotations, some interesting smokes. Okay, that is pretty interesting from Clam though. But not something I would expect, especially not from one of the players from Team Inc. But I guess that happened. He tried to maybe throw the nade through the rails. I don't know if that's even possible, or he did that out of muscle memory. Corito taking on Ori, and Illis being the last player standing here on Team Inc.'s side. And just like that, Elevate really clearing out the side. Star, I mean, every single person survives. It's kind of weird. At the same time, Team Inc. has a pretty strong defense, but then again, Elevate really smashes too, and that kind of makes me think, is Team Inc. setting up for the breach side, or is this it?
I don't know.
Because maybe the breach side is the better side, and that's why they went for coalition first to execute those things first, so they don't have to deal this if they're on a 12-12, because then again, the last map is going to give you that extra round just in case you're on a 12-12. And to be sure, it is a smarter choice to go with coalition if you are confident with the way it's going to play out on the breach side. And maybe the breach side is a bit more excelling for Team Inc. I mean, if you're looking at the way you can push and the time it takes to rotate between A and B, like it's a pretty long way.
It is indeed. I mean, from a newbie perspective, I like playing on the coalition side just because of the advantage I have with the range and can use a sniper rifle. However, as a competitive player, you might like that edge. Like you said, you could have an edge playing on the breach side. We'll see here. This is the first time watching pros play actually on this map, and it is fantastic. 2 players have to live here for Team Inc. See what they decide to do. Bomb is down here on the B site. Is this the first time we've seen the bomb planted on B? I think it is. Or
yeah,
maybe the second time. Yeah, it is the first time. Okay. First time they've been able to successfully get out there. Surge firing multiple shots. Hits 1, ultimately able to drop Impressive, but Legion is there to quickly trade him out. Legion's going to decide to dip.
Will be the last player remaining, 6-4. I mean, just 2 more rounds and we'll see them on. We'll see a flip. So I'm kind of curious. Legion is just going to go for a save. Team Inc. they're gonna take this 6-5. But if it really happens to be the case that they are going to be preparing for the breach side in terms of strategies or what they want to do, then this game might be a lot more interesting. We'll have to see. Last round coming through before we hit match point in the first half and moving over to the second half. Looks like everyone will be buying as much as possible. Ori coming in with a shotgun as well. I mean, if you look at the economical situation, Jake, it's a bit tight. Especially looking on Team Inc., like barely coming through with those nades, etc.
Yeah, definitely. It is tight, but this is going to be the last round here for them before we go into the flip. But Elevate. Looks like they might actually just be able to do it and tie this up as we go into the flip. Very, very
We
close.
did lose a
game.
player there. Clam is low, though. We can see Stara. Maybe they told him the last player is low, and then Ori's just waiting there in the corner to take out Stara. How nasty. He wants to pick up that weapon, but also not be risky. It looks like he'll just be holding on tight, just wasting Elevate's time again, increasing that pressure. You want that. It's a lot more valuable than picking up that SA right there.
Oh, 100%. It is 100%. Ooh, missed shot there from Akira coming with that U ratio. Just shot a little over towards his right. He's going to go ahead and get out of there after a bunch of damage has been dealt to him by Legion. 3 players at the live here, but really Akira's kind of like half a player at this point with about 25 or 15 HP left to his name. Surge and Kirito both having max HP. Ori still holding this angle here. It is going to try to find Surge. Pushes up with that frag
that
grenade
nade.
going off. But Surge is going to
I
find
mean, it was a headshot
on him.
regardless. Yeah, it was a headshot regardless. But still, it gave him the upper hand. Maybe that extra confidence gave him the extra accuracy he needed to even land that headshot in the first place. So then again, that psychological side coming at you. Now Clam on top of this roof. Dropping down. An interesting play there, taking down Surge with fashion. And Elevate somehow is able to, you know, slowly pick up on Team Inc., which is also kind of funny. Clam, though, this man is almost dead. How is he surviving? He has 2 more frags with, like, what, 2 HP? And there we go. Team Inc. wins that round. And we're going in the flip with 5-7 for Team Inc. And Elevate moving over to the Coalition side. Very interesting performance there. He dropped down for B roof just like that. Just out of nowhere.
Surprise.
And then he just sprayed him down. So I don't know how you retain accuracy, not get hit without getting hit once. But I guess the effect element of surprise really helped him out there. So
Yeah, Elevate decides to play here on the pistol round. Team Inc. definitely knows what they want to do. A full rush over here towards this A side, which is definitely going to catch Team Elevate off guard here. We'll see if they are able to rotate over there and retake this site, or if Team Inc. is going to go ahead and lock them out. Surge about to come into an altercation here with Ori. Ori walking out of the corner. He knows he's there, but Ori going to win that gunfight versus Surge. He should be able to pick that deagle up off the ground too. Akira working their angles here, trying to come up here, coming up A short. Gamerson finding Clam. Illis quickly trading out Kyoto. Gamerson doubling up there, trying to go for another player, but Akira going to put down Ori there. Impressive. Moving around. It gets dropped here. And that's
I love how P250s are still viable and competitive. I absolutely, because I love the P250, man. Oh, well, he's dead. Looks like he won't be able to survive. He even has to reload. And him kind of dying there gave away impressive, you know, an extra life. Like, he hasn't died because of that reason. Like, if he let the bomb explode, then both of them would have died. And it would have been, economically, it would have been smarter for Elevate to do that. But it looks like he just took the route of, maybe I can kill him and get that extra money. But it looks like that will not be the case here. Elevate losing out on the pistol round. And Team Inc. moving flawlessly to the eco round.
4 players moving up here. Cardio through B long. Here on the side of Team Inc. 1 player hanging out mid, going to cause a little bit of issues here. Star finding Illis, should be giving that call out. There's a bunch of yellow players right here. Star about to pop around the corner here. Clam is going to find him, trying to turn him into chowder, and he ultimately is able to do that. Star getting dropped here. Akira going down to the hands of Impressive as well, and that B site is almost open. They should be able to plant that bomb here. Kirito. Trying to find.
Oh, you heard the audio of them both trying to get their weapons ready? That was so funny. Ori able to shut him down, but Gamerston quickly able to shut down Ori. It's great for Ori, though. Ori got a kill with a shotgun. My man is popping through. At the same time, Elevate, it is an eco round, and they all bought SA, so this has to be a win. It's a very risky move. Legion able to shut down Surge. Gamerston, the last player remaining, tries to find one more. Takes down Clam. The bomb is ticking, though. And it looks like because of this time... Oh, Legion. Oh, my God. Legion able to shut down Gamerston with that beautiful flick right there. And Elevate, they're going to be in economical issues now. Like, look at them. They have to go for SAs again. Like, what are they doing? They're really on edge in terms of economics. Going for a straight full buy of SAs. I don't know if that's very smart if you look at the current situation here. That's going to give Inc. probably another round. There you go. 5-10. Like, look at that. all pizza 50s.
It looks like a Surge has pulled out a shotgun as well. But yeah, this is most likely going to be going over here towards the side of Team Inc. just based on firepower alone here. Illis going to be opening up, finding Surge. Legion about to find a kill here, finds one, but actually gets flashed. He's going to lose his life there. That big flash coming in caught him off guard. Gamerson finding one. Man, this guy has been clutch with his pistols. Seen him get multiple kills with his pistols, not only today, but the last couple of days as well. He really has practiced that a lot, you can tell. Gamerson, the last player up to live here, rotating around here, trying to go towards mid, see if he can find anybody there. Ori knows where he's at, lands a headshot on him.
That was pretty close on Ori, actually. It was very low. Like, that could have gone either way, depending on where he exactly hit him there with the deagle. I mean, obviously, the headshot would have been one shot, but I'm trying to say, like, with terms of body shots and how much damage it does, that could have also went either way.
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah, very, very close game. Gamerson really knows how to utilize his pistols. He's got fantastic accuracy and crosshair placement. Team Inc. has increased their lead by 5. I think this is the... No, they did have a 5-round lead at one point. No, I mean, excuse me, a 4-round lead. So this would be, I think this is the most they've
Elevate has the firepower to defend themselves against Team Inc., but Team Inc. also able to kind of get a mini lineup there. Legion getting 2 frags, Ori able to shut down another one. Ori able to shut down another one. Akira going down, and look at them planting the bomb. It felt like Elevate was winning that, but Team Inc. very strong with these breach pushes. A lot stronger and a lot more volatile or, you know, effective than the way Elevate has been playing on the breach side. I feel like this has really been Team Inc.'s plan. The way that they are performing on the breach side is phenomenal compared to how they performed on the coalition side. So you can already tell this is going to be very problematic for Elevate to get back from. I mean, Star is going to get 1 frag, but probably going to move back. Yeah, he's going to move back with that 1 frag. He's going to be happy saving that AUG as well. You know, if you look at their economical situation, it is a horrible idea to take the risk of it. Still, they could really use that round. It's still a pretty bad plan, economically speaking. Star is going to save the weapon and let that bomb tick. And just like that, 5-11. 2 rounds away. Team Inc. All they need is 2 more rounds and Elevate. I mean, they can drop a comeback, but it's going to be very unlikely considering their performance here on the coalition side. They got to get 8 rounds in a row, and they're only afford to lose 1. They can only afford to lose 1. I mean, you can already tell the odds are not in favor of Elevate.
No, 100%. Team Inc. chose this map. They knew what they wanted to do. They had the advantage coming into it. And just from the fact that they chose it, this is a newer map.
Look at how close they were to each other, by the way. Did you notice that? Like, that was just a free lineup just waiting there on middle. The way they were just so close towards each other. But it kind of shows, like, they're kind of giving away the way they position themselves for coordination, being able to refrag each other fast. But if they get picked off and someone is not paying attention, it's basically lining up all day. And there we go, Star, Carito, Clam, Illis all getting shut down. Team Inc. kind of getting hurt here. They were a bit slow today. And Akira, with the wallbang, I'm assuming, takes down Impressive and Legion. And just like that, Elevate gets another point on the board. 6-11.
Team Inc. still with a 5-round advantage here. It is going to be very difficult to be an uphill battle here for Elevate. Still could be possible. If you're going to make the comeback, you need to make it now. Don't let them get to match point. You have at least 1 screw up you can make, but you really can't let them get to round 12 until you're at least, I would say, 9. You need to put 3 more rounds on the board before you can get to that, just so you can have a little wiggle room. Shots have been fired here. First player has already been dropped for each of these sides, and now the multiple players being dropped. Last 2 left alive here for each side. Illis, the man, is left here for Team Inc. And Akira
gets the 3K. Beautiful 3K there by Akira. Again, the gunfights they seem to be in favor of Elevate. But in terms of the way Team Inc. can strategically get to these sites, they are entering the site and they are taking some sort of control, at the very least here on the breach side. So I still feel like, you know, Elevate they're probably going to win most of the gunfights, but at the same time, Team Inc., they are going to position themselves in a way where they might get that leverage to even win that. Now we'll have to see how they roll, because it looks like they'll be going for a full push towards B long. They move through cardio, and B side seems to be pretty open. They are on eco, obviously. You know, they are gonna get that economical loss. Stara getting that lineup he needs, and he gets the ace, just like that. Clam, Legion, Illis all falling down. No one's able to get 2 shots, or at least 1 shot on the head in total out of all those 5 players somehow. Elevate getting away with a swift ace, and changing the momentum in their favor.
Ooh, just like I was saying, man, before the map started, you're gonna have some little mistakes made here. Team Inc. was like totally surprised to see a player standing there. Like, oh, there's a hallway here. I had no idea. At least that's the impression I got from the way the players were looking over there. Fantastic ace there by Star. That's going on the highlight reel. Heck, use that as your top contest post for Zoo, or your top clip contest post on Zuvvii. Or he doubled up here the SG, finding the 3K right there. There's the 4. Can he get an ace of his own? Trying to respond here after Star got that. All he's got to do is get Star, and that revenge will be complete here. But it looks like Clam is going to be the first one to have an opportunity to fire at him. Star, I think he'll push around the corner, but the smoke is out, and he's going to decide to back up SM Bullets.
I can see Ori. You can see Ori. No, and there he goes. What a poor guy. He really went for it, though. He really went for Star. He really tried to get him. It would be funny if a Star counter aces them, but no, that's not going to be the case. That would be a complete change of sides. 8-12. Team Inc. 1 round away from winning it all. Elevate, they got close, but it's not looking like that might be the case here.
Match point here for Team Inc. Thought that was going to be a little momentum shift over towards Elevate, but Team Inc. said, nah, that's the motivation we needed. Thank you for giving us a kick in the butt. We're ready to play again. They came in, really played that round number 20 very well. Worked into that site, got that bomb planted. Ori coming in clutch with all those kills. Akira, tossing a flashback there, going to position himself to look over there, back here towards Dark.
It's like Gamer still will be taking out Ori. And other goes Illis. Couple players dropping down very fast. Again, Elevate, those gunfights really in their favor. You can see the way Team Inc. is playing. They're going to go on top of the A roof, but they're quickly moving towards cardio. A couple at least. Just Clam. Moving back to A short, but they're getting pushed on. They have to go and engage on these fights. You see Legion taking on Gamerstin. Stara, impressive. Able to find another, but he's low. Again, Team Inc. They're kind of making the situation better, but the situation is not better. Clam, if he holds onto that angle, okay, he's not going to hold on to that angle. That's a bit unfortunate. Missed opportunity there for a possible frag. Stora really trying to find these players. You can see how hard Elevate is still trying to maybe get a win here.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot more comfortable now as we get here towards the end of map 1 here. More comfortable on the map, that is Village. Just an overall playing with it and playing against Team Inc. here. And you can see it by the tightening of the scoreboard. Clam picking out of the corner, catches Kirito off guard. Knows there's probably going to be one at least player over here towards A, and his teammate is pushing up here. Impressive on his left. Clam still trying to find him. That player is
giving away your location when you're not ready to shoot. Akira right there. Clam, I was kind of saying, is his ammo empty? He's got like 2 more bullets. Oh, that one has 0. Not a great upgrade, but it looks like we'll be going for that bomb plan. You have to quickly reload that weapon. I hope he knows, because sometimes people... Okay, there he goes. He gets taken out by Star. But sometimes people have, like, the HUD completely... The opacity completely on 0%, so they don't see the actual ammunition. That would be very scary. But it looks like Stara is going to shut him down regardless. He basically assumed Star was going to come from every single angle apart from that one angle.
Exactly.
I guess, really... Yeah. It was a big... Everything but the one place Elevate was coming from. Yeah, a bit unfortunate there for Team Inc. But Elevate, they get themselves another round on the board, and it's getting a lot closer than I initially thought. I thought it was going to be like a 13-6, 13-7. This is a probably, if they win this, of course, 13-9, and maybe it could end up being a 13-12 for Elevate. Who knows? Illis gets the double or getting another frag. I mean, it has to be a pretty nice little lineup here coming from Elevate to win this round. Looking at the way Team Inc. has control over the A bomb site. It's not looking good. Both of the players are also not spreading around. They're both going the same direction. Yeah, it's not looking good. Legion, Star unable to get that one crucial frag there. Maybe the nade is going to take down Legion. Yes, it is going to take down Legion. He's going to be flashed. Maybe you reload while you're flashed. No, not taking that option. The bomb is still ticking. Stara moving forward, but he's going to get double bombed. Precisely. Clam taking on Stara there. Same thing would impress it from the other side. 13-9. Well played to Team Inc. Well played to Team Elevate for getting that close against Team Inc. You know, on this map, because Team Inc., you know, they picked this map, they were confident, but at the same time, you can really see that the performance that Elevate is delivering in terms of their gunfights, it's there, and I feel like that can definitely be shown on the next map. Congratulations.
100%. Again, you can see Elevate coming alive, though, right towards the end. They were getting more comfortable, a little more warmed up. Really excited to see how map number 2 goes. Team Inc., congratulations once again, will now be leading here in this best of 5 series. Map number 2 is going to be Raid. That should also be a fun one. Got a lot. Really no traditional maps today. You're starting out with Village, you're going to Raid, more newer maps. Like to see it switching up, and these teams really being able to show how good they are playing on some newer maps. Chat, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and head into a break time, and we will be back with map number 2 on Raid. We'll see you on the flip side.
But Nuclear, of course, has no idea. They're all on pistol, so you can see Democracy quickly giving up map control there. Quante able to take down Gapi. Reborn coming with another frag heavily as well. Quante gets a double, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 2 as Democracy takes down Reborn. And Rain is trying to even things out in an eco round, ladies and gentlemen. Eri gets taken out, and how is X Squadron losing an eco round? Democracy is shotgun ready. Quante right behind him. Nuclear is on range, and that is smart. That's the way you should be playing it here.
Wow.
And the dude, he does get the double kill there. Reborn taking on Crust, coming in with the nade. And again, beautiful the way they're using their nades in this round. Interesting.
Going on 2 versus 2 here as Gapi wins that gunfight. XZR is going to put it back in his advantage. Gapi catching XZR. Mid-reload there, and now we're down to a 1v1 that happened quickly here. Price opting not to plant that one, going for the other, trying to get the third, and he's going to be able to do it. It's actually impressive who put down McLaren there. The 9, if I'm doing my math properly.
You can see they both had the same idea. Oh,
yep.
Vels. Oh, beautiful. Able to get on camera sticking on again. It's really going to help out.
Oh
Teaming
my
beautiful.
gosh.
Quick scope there on Axis. What is this guy made of? Because now they know Elevate is not even close to what's pushing it. Oh my god. And while he's flashed, he gets a double. Picks up the SG. This guy is cracked. Elevate. They are completely out of the game now. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan Lee, though, coming in. Illis, impressive. Ori,
oh my gosh.
Just like that, he gets the ace. What am I? The caster's curse has developed, and Evan Lee, for some reason, takes down the full Legion. He's not going to take the choice. No, he's going to stick to his position. Again, it's so silent. Team Inc. is just locking down these positions, and it's working pretty well. Vels, again, pulling out the shotgun, like you mentioned. Double right there. Could go for the third. He gets the assist. Legion takes him down. And Team Inc. Flash coming through. Illis. Oh, and there we go. Full takedowns here. X Squadron. 3 players taken down. I mean, play a role here in the esports. They're kind of messing around, even though it's like a tournament, very important tournament. Bells taking out Nuclear, 5 versus 4, and we see another one. Reborn getting taken out. Bells with the triple. What's going on? X Squadron is falling apart. Impressive taking out Eri. Gapi. Bells moves through like it's nothing, and look, he's a ninja. Oh my gosh. He is a ninja. He is a ninja.
He should pre-fire it. I don't know if he can get the wallbang through that or not.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know if that was a quick scope or no scope, whatever, but
flash for so long, and the bomb does go down. So even though the kind of rifles are on the side of Elevate here, Rain have a bomb plant, and that's better than nothing, you know, especially out of an eco round. Aruka does come in with a nice wallbang on Venley. Gainsey takes on 1, but Aruka, great performance as well as Noxic so far. So now a 2v2, the defuse is going to come in. The P comes in as well, but great positioning by Envy. A great positioning by Aruka, takes on 1.
And Star taking down Faultless, although Vinley ready and waiting, coming around the corner. Fallen Knight just kicking heads. Just
what a
doing
shot.
work.
And that makes it a 3v4. EXZ low as well, 1 shot, and he will go down. Now Noxy, he is so aware. He's checking back, but is the aim there? Oh, he gets 1. He knows that there's another player here, probably calls out for help, gets another one. This is the Noxic that we know and love. He gets a double there, completely turns around. Oh my god, he's so nasty. He gets a triple there.
It's completely clear for B. They all went A, assuming that they're going to go A again, and now they've got to rotate back again.
Ooh.
And this is not going to be good. Star coming in. Clean triple.
Start to make this game more competitive. We do have to remind that this was Rain's pick, I believe, so, you know, we could see a completely different game on their side, but Venley is just crazy, man. What is this? How? Like, I'm happy if I do that in a dead match. That is like a Pirate's revolver, so, yeah, that's a cool addition. That's something I like about COPS, is that you can have, like, different gun models. Look at this, Volgrant, oh my god. That's disgusting. Really good play by him. Oh no! Seems like the info is just not given over to Faultless. That is a miscommunication, to say at least, and that's gonna be very costly for the side of Rain. This miscommunication. Better at aiming as of now, but we know how good Faultless is. We know how good all these other players. And there you go. Right when you mention him, speak of the devil. Faultless gets a crazy triple there, taking Rain to 3.
Three players still stacked over towards storage. I haven't seen anyone just yet, but Cody now has a bit of spidey senses, might be waiting for them. Cody does find nothing, actually. And Rap will take one down, and we'll get 1, 2, and 3. It's 2 versus 1. MGS is low. Hoodie, for some reason, just running out, trying to see if he can get a kill, I believe. The MGS would have a tough one here. It's a 1 versus 2, 100 HP on both of them, but he does take down Lucky. Will he get shot out here? He knows that one player's over towards Wagon. That's Bali. He has to just wait for this tap. MGS, though, the more time goes down, luckier he is, and now he finds himself in a winnable situation. MGS puts Rain on match point. It's the 1 versus 2 clutch. Air's gonna try and cover, and Fear is really gonna get tested right here. That flashbang doesn't blind him necessarily, but they're still gonna clear him out here. Or will they? Or will they? Yes, they will. Doing good damage on Delightful and to Agonized, so he's alerting his teammates of that. You can see their Hayek is gonna rotate out quickly, but he's not gonna get a chance to do anything. Wise finds 1, 2, and 3 kills, lines them up, knocks them down, and now it's down to Coldie. Can he do anything? Yes, he can. He can trade him out. Agonized now with Coldie. They're gonna have to take on this A bomb site. They will get that plant down, Coldie, but he is very low on HP. Just 3 left to his name, and now no teammate either. 3 HP versus 200. This is looking unlikely for Seminole. Saints to Angels could get way back into this one, but Coldie's playing a interesting spot. They're gonna have to rush him, but as long as they pre-fire, he should get it. Oh, he could line them up! He could line them up! Oh my god, Coldie with 3 HP! He gets the clutch. I'm done. I'm out of it. Coldie ice cold in his veins. Quick on the flank. They know it's all over towards B, but their weaponry does not favor them. So Ice is going to try and come in now. Delightful finds 1. And they didn't see anyone over there, so he could stop the plant. He does stop the bomb plant. He gets another one. Isaac, the dagger in the back right now. This is a huge upset if they win this round out, and they will. Isaac with the 3K comes in perfectly timed. Now, sitting over towards B mid, hoping that someone peeks him out, and Barry B. Benson does get taken out. Hayek's now on this route with Clone. Does take down Clone, but they know exactly where he is. So, Annoy now will sit there, and we'll do some good damage. Agonized, actually, though, does get taken down by Hayek. So, a 2 versus 1, making this a little bit more costly than it should be. Coldie sitting on the truck. Can he get the tap? Oh, he does a nasty tap here, and Hayek's making this very, very doable. Annoy now has to come in for the 1 versus 1. He's coming in from B mid, and Hayek, does he spot him out? I think he does. Will he get this kill? No. Annoy rushing in quickly. He knows that he has to get closer to his advantage. And Annoy, can he get this kill? Hayek's now 9 HP. He won't be able to get it. A very, very good attempt. A valiant effort by Hayek, but Annoy comes in and takes the pistol round.
The nerves of steel on Chris in that vent, but playing so cautiously, he wasn't able to confirm the movement outside that coalition hallway. There's Ness with 1, 2.
That's really important when you see a team do that. I've seen so many teams, they don't learn, and they just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Seminole had it happen to the 1 round, and they're like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Oh, you almost had a clap, man.
Oh, Ness!
Unbelievable.
Oh, he gets this. Oh, my God.
That's got to be a little annoying, man. Here at the ratio, fires, gives away his position. He's going to respond with a couple grenades of his own, and teammate Vape is moving. He's going to pop around the corner. Isaac's flash gets up a oh, put.
Oh,
There's
Vape.
Delightful, deciding to hang back and not push around that corner. Oh my gosh.
This map movement is so fast and so confident. Uphill battle on the breach side for Polar Ace.
Yeah, nice couple
here's
nades
Naylor.
here. Yeah, it slows him down, though, and Neslo. A very nice down. The triple through the smoke as well. Andrew answers back on the hoodie on the other side of the map, but it's over towards A mid. Neslo now with 3 kills. He has to find a couple more plays with his teammate. Does find one, and can he find the second? No. Bro is right there. Can he get the kill there? He won't find the kill on the app. He actually does. And the second. Oh my god, Vape. Also play the flank right now at this point. Polar Ace with 2 players as Neslo could come in for this knife kill. Is he going to go for the knife? Oh, he will go for the knife kill. The backstab at the last second. And Noi's going to come in from behind though. Tries to find 1 kill. Will get 1, but can he get the second 2? Let's find 1 and 2, but it's a 2 versus 1. This is a very strange round, and Clone is in a 1 versus 1. This is for the game. This is for the entire main tournament, and he will keep Seminole alive in it.
Gudan e Aguiar já ficaram no caminho. Steve vai tentar neutralizar o garoto. Nossa senhora, olha o time! Meu Deus! Conseguiu encaixar o HS. Double kill pra ele. Que é isso, meu garoto? Tá no vermelho. Vai conseguir o plant. Importantíssimo esse plant aqui, mesmo que ele não ganhe. Que isso? Triple kill. HS. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, ai, ai. Esse aí tá com anjo forte, viu? Abriu de lado, ele conseguiu levar o coil. Segura o spray, segura o spray, segura o spray! Triple kill pra ele, tá abençoado! Computada, já marotou ali o Fires. Ele Cube no buraco. Ih, que é isso? Ceguinho. Todo mundo cego. Meu Deus, que foi isso? Linda play de Caps com utilitárias. Ele consegue a triple kill. Nossa, que pegada.
Meu amigo.
Tá travado. Paralelo com o AKZ. Tem 2 por aqui. Nem deu o AKZ, foi mal. Nem deu o AKZ, foi mal. Pera lá, ele ouviu, disse, calma que eu sou o pai dos 60, triple kill pra ele.
But Nuclear, of course, has no idea. They're all on pistol, so you can see Democracy quickly giving up map control there. Quante able to take down Gapi. Reborn coming with another frag heavily as well. Quante gets a double, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 2 as Democracy takes down Reborn. And Rain is trying to even things out in an eco round, ladies and gentlemen. Ari gets taken out, and how is X-Squadron losing an eco round? Democracy is shotgun ready. Quante right behind him. Nuclear is on range, and that is smart. That's the way he should be playing it here.
Wow.
And he does get the double kill there. Reborn taking on Crust, coming in with the nade. And again, beautiful the way they're using their nades in this round. Interesting.
Going on 2 versus 2 here as Gappy wins that gunfight. XZR is going to put it back in his advantage. Gappy catching XZR. Mid reload there, and now we're down to a 1v1 that happened quickly here. Price opting not to plant that bomb just yet. He knows Gappy's right outside.
What if you think this is going to be B? Oh, look at him moving back. No, he should have waited. He should have waited. It would have been beautiful. But it looks like in this case, because that's when you think you hear the audio and it's a bit low. And you think it's... What's going on? No! What is going on, guys?
That FPS timing, man.
The breach spawn here, which is where he might be located. He's going to find 1 player. Tries to find the second one. He does. Take down Gapi. And Evan he gets Nuclear. He gets the 3K just like that. 6-2, and Jake. Duels, I feel they kind of fall apart, and we can kind of see a trend happening. So for Axis taking on Legion, Gamerston completely ignoring the player on the side. Oh wait, there he is, Veld. Veld is right there. For some reason, Gamerston goes for the knife. He gets the knife kill on Vels, and just like that, a bit confident, but he had his teammate Axis.
Yeah, just trying to figure out the T side right now, I think. Legion, finding one, going for the other, trying to get the third, and he's going to be able to do it. It's actually impressive who put down McLaren there. The 9, if I'm doing my math
yeah,
properly.
You can see they both had the same idea. Oh,
yep.
Vels. Oh, beautiful. Able to get Gamerston doing them again. It's really going to help out.
Oh
Teaming
my
beautiful.
gosh.
Quick scope there on Axis. What is this guy made of? Because now they know Elevate is not even close to what's pushing it. Oh my god. And while he's flashed, he gets a double. Picks up the SG. This guy is cracked. Elevate. They are completely out of the game now. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan Lee though coming in. Illis, impressive. Ori,
oh my gosh.
Just like that, he gets the ace. Whatever. The caster's curse has developed, and Evan Lee, for some reason, takes down the...
Spears though, opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there. And now they're going on the side of Emotional Rackups 3 and 4.
Narc to that. So a 2 versus 2. Nate pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his hit with Humper teammate Trap. Frost to come in for the double kill. And potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Map number 2 being prepared right now. It is going to be on Raid. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. It's Team Inc. versus Team Elevate here. Currently, Team Inc. is leading this best of 5 series 1-0. They won out over Elevate on the map of Village. The first time we've seen Village take place here in the Asia tournament. Is the newest map in Critical Ops. I really liked the map and really enjoyed watching both those teams play out on it. Learned a couple things that I'm going to try to implement. But with that being said, map number 1 is over. We are moving on to map number 2. Arde, do you have any predictions here on Raid? I personally feel like Elevate might have a little bit of an advantage coming into Raid. I think this is a map they are obviously one they chose, and I think it's one that they are definitely very good on.
Yeah, no, I personally feel like Elevate is going to maybe do a little bit more than, of course, we saw on the last map. Still, you could see those gunfights are really coming in favor of Elevate in general. It's just the way that Team Inc. positioned himself on their map. They really have that map advantage in some areas. But again, Elevate really strike back a lot better than I anticipated. So I feel like on this map, we might see more from Elevate. It might be a 1-1.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like we're gonna have that that potential tie here in map number 2. But we'll see what Team Inc. decides to pull out. They're not gonna be able to utilize those snipers as much. Of course, there is B long. You can go towards mid, but it's just more difficult to utilize those snipers properly here on the map on this map. But I don't. Maybe they'll be able to show us what they got and surprise us. With that being said, though, we are going to have a interview here with the team captain from Elevate. Thank you so much, Manthus, for doing that, and we will be right back after that.
What is going on? I'm Manthus from Mobile Esports, and today I am interviewing Kira, the captain of Elevate's Asia team. Kira, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Mantis. Thanks for having me.
Alright, well, to kick this off, I got a few questions for you today. So, I guess to get started, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell the viewers a little bit about you and your team.
Well, you've already introduced me. So, as for my team, we're currently known as Team Elevate Asia, but some people might know us as Saints or CSPG Saints, which are some of the names we played in the past.
Okay, so you guys have just rebranded under Elevate recently?
Yes, we did.
Alright. And talking about your previous circuit performance, I want to know if you could recap the viewers a bit on how you guys did in the last 2 main tournaments, and maybe tell us if you prepared anything differently going into the final tournament.
I'm not gonna lie, we performed pretty poorly in the first 2 main tournament, at least to our standard, mostly due to inactivity and some unfortunate technical issues throughout the games, but hopefully things will go our way this time around. I tried to prepare the team better this time, even though life has been crushing me a bit. But yes, I've tried to make some time to prepare the team better.
Alright, well, hopefully you guys will be able to pull through in this final tournament. And I got a question regarding, I guess, your map selection. So as you know, Village came out recently as a new map, and I know most pro teams like to avoid new maps when they come out in comp, so I'm wondering, if Village came up as a map that you had to play right now, would your team be ready to play on it?
Well, personally, I really like the way the map is structured. I'm not gonna lie, it needs a bit of rework until I think it's ready for the competitive scene. But I think it's a good step towards, the competitive scene, because compared to the last map, so it's more open and there's more space to play around. And if my team had to play on it right now, I'm not gonna lie, we're not ready because we've never played the map, but I guess we would try our best.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to see what happens if that becomes a map that you guys have to play. And to start to wrap this up, I'm wondering if you could tell me where the viewers could find your team on social media as well as like yourself.
We use multiple social media platforms, but we're mainly based off Discord, so you guys can find us on Discord on discord.gg/EA. Our server is there too, and most of our socials are posted there too.
All right. And one final question. Could you go ahead and tell me one player on another team that you look up to and why?
That's a hard question because this scene is quite childish, so it's really hard to find someone to look up to. But if I had to pick one person, I'd probably say Adject because he's a great person. He's a great RGL. It's as simple as that.
All right, I think that's a great answer. Well, anyways, thank you for coming out for this interview and good luck in your final tournament matches.
Well, thank you for having me.
Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you so much for Manthus for doing that interview with Team Elevate right there. Speaking of Team Elevate, both these teams are almost ready to play here in map number 2 on Raid. They're just doing the final little things they got to do in the background. Chat, let us know your predictions here for map number 2. We've kind of already given our predictions here, but again, always curious to see what your thoughts are down there in the comment section. If it's going to be Elevate or Team Inc. and what the round count will be. I think we're just about to go into the knife round here. That does appear to be the case. Just got confirmation. So let's go ahead and get over there and see who's winning the knife round and who's going to be deciding where they start.
Yeah, it looks like they'll be starting off with the knife round here, going towards mid. And again, Raid, very interesting map. Let's see how Elevate and Team Inc. will perform after this knife round. We can see a couple of people getting taken down. Eventually, it looks like Clam being the final person to take on Gamerston there. And the knife round is going to be in favor of Team Inc. yet again. So it looks like they'll be choosing their own side another time.
Indeed. Looks like Team Inc. is going to be staying here on the breach side to start with. That does appear to be the case. They're going to be starting out here on the breach side. Elevate will be starting on that coalition side. And it looks like the resets have come in, and we are good to go. Good luck. Have fun to everybody. Again, chat, let us know your predictions down there in the comment section. But we're off. Gamerston and Akira moving out towards mid. Just getting a little bit of information, seeing if anybody is going to be there. Star here on top of B site, trying to figure out where these breach players are located. Clam jumping down, making a splash here, and he's moving quickly down here towards the vent to see if he can find Star. Multiple coalition players, actually they're pretty much all there, and vents are right here inside of mid. The bomb has now been planted on B, and Clam and Ori both waiting for these players to pop out here, and boom, Star gets dropped instantly. There's 3 players there. It's a firing squad. Illis popping down, picking up that deagle, it looks like. And backing on up here.
Look at how much control they have over the vents. And this is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen people do with events. Just wait there and completely shut down Elevate. It feels like they have absolutely no way of just entering this. The way they were all holding the same angle, it's like so overkill, but for that specific situation, it was just beautiful. Now Gamerston, the last player, yeah, he's about to get knifed by Ori, but Ori gets taken down before he could do that. Clam takes down Gamerston. Very successful round from Team Inc. Getting that pistol round out of the way and moving over to the eco. Again, on the breach side, you're going to get a lot of momentum. But if you make 1 or 2 mistakes here and there, Elevate could get back.
Oh, 100%. Winning that round 1, though, you go ahead and get that cash advantage, which should help you take it up to 2 points here. Potentially even 3 before Elevate is able to respond. Multiple players inside Heaven. Stara is the first to strike, quickly traded out there by impressive Akira, picking up a kill there on Legion, trying to work right outside their B side. He's going to move around and take cover behind these crates and make sure nobody's going to be coming outside of Boiler Room to backstab him. Teammates slowly working up. It's going to be Ori here in the vents with a shotgun. He's just doing a little teabag, waiting for Gamerson, and boom! He's out of there. Akira now watching his back. Oh, missed that player. Okay, his teammate right there. Kirito moving in.
It looks like Kirito is going to be able to find Clam right there. His teammate able to respond, but Akira quickly able to get that refrag right there. Ori taking down Akira. It's going to be a 1 versus 1, and Ori needs to get to that side to get maybe a wall bang. The bomb is still being defused. Oh, it's not going to be defused. As Ori enters, gets close. Surge knows that he can't defuse it in time, and Ori shuts down Surge. Very unfortunate there for Elevate. Very close eco round, must I say, by the way. Like, I really feel like the Elevate and Team Inc. really like to bring these eco rounds as if they're just another normal round and it can go either way. It's really funny to kind of watch how, for example, especially Elevate, you know, going straight for SAs on the second round, though, what they do for in terms of the economics, what their strategy is, but they quickly go to SAs to still get a chance on these eco rounds, but it doesn't seem to work out quite well. Team Inc. They're going to go for that third, and there we go again. Ori in the show. Team Inc. in the vents unrated. It's beautiful, impressive, getting the 3K Legion moving forward, taking down Gamerston just like that, 3-0. Team Inc. is obliterating, elevating these first 3 rounds. It is just ginormous. Absolutely phenomenal performance here from Team Inc. Elevate. Also going into buying a couple Augs here and there, but look how, if they lose this, they're in big trouble. Look at that economy. 1,000. 1,000. It's not looking good here for Elevate economically. They have to win this round against Team Inc. So for Clam, Legion getting 2 frags. Star from the Coalition Hall Search coming in to help it out, taking out Illis and trying to balance out the score. You can see it's a 3 versus 3 as Ori also still retains that shotgun. Clam is pretty low. It's looking pretty bad now for Team Inc. Even though they're forcing Elevate out, they're on the lower side. Impressive does take down Akira. Pretty crucial kill there on Akira. They're both on Coalition Hall. Clam absolutely ready to take fire. He's going to move forward and take the aggressive push. Takes down Star. And just like that, Team Inc. is kind of dominating here. That was pretty dangerous. You can see with the shotgun, they're pretty low, but Ori's still able to manage and survive and to kind of defend for Clam there. Really well played by Team Inc. and now Elevate economically in huge trouble. They do get that loss bonus, but they have to come up with something. See a couple shotguns here and there. Gamerston Surge, Akira buying those shotguns, but Team Inc., they are looking strong, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very strong indeed. And it looks like we'll be seeing Elevate, a couple players here moving towards the A site. Illis jumping down. Akira still has his eyes on the smoke as Illis surprises, taking down a lot of players here. Ori coming through, taking on Star. Corrido Surge coming in, taking on Ori with the shotgun. Getting flashed. Bomb is going to be planted. We got 2 versus 4 situation as the bomb is still ticking. Gamerston completely flashed, unable to do anything in this situation as Surge is moving from behind here, behind the boiler room, trying to find an opening, maybe possibly near heaven, slowly taking his steps. Now Gamerston getting shut down. Looks like Surge might as well just go for maybe a frag here, there, heaven, someone dropping down, but no one is actually on heaven. So this is going to be Surge waiting for absolutely no one to come. You know, I can see why he would think someone might be in heaven. You know, there's 4 players remaining, but at the same time, you can see them all run away. Surge unable to spot anyone, slowly moving back as the bomb is trying to explode, and there he goes. It just exploded right there. Surged on 10 HP, barely surviving, taking 1 shot, maybe, you know, a little pre-fire there with a shotgun, trying to find a player that could possibly move through that specific time, but that's not going to be the case. As Elevate looks like they're going to be buying Augs yet again. And Team Inc. Look at that economical boost. 39,000.
Team Inc. just absolutely smacking Elevate here on a map we thought they might have a pretty good time on. Now, breach side, you can't have a little bit of a breach side advantage, I think, on Raid. I don't know if you'd agree or not, but usually you can get that momentum going on your side and really just fake out the coalition side and really take an early lead here. But once you switch over there, if Elevate's able to switch over to that breach side, they'll have that kind of the momentum they can build up, potentially go ahead and regain or
in with that one frag. Illis quickly able to retain a star, but Akira shuts down Illis. Very close here for Team Inc. You can see Gamerston even just taking his time to pick up the SG there. Very, very close there from Team Inc. But Elevate was able to prevail. Those 2 nade kills that they got and that 1 frag were just way too much for Team Inc. to kind of handle. So it looks like they'll be finally putting a round on the board with a 1-to-5 win ratio, which is well, it is something. That means that looking at a projection, you know, kind of based on how many rounds Team Inc. wins in return of Elevate, Elevate also kind of getting a bit of momentum back. So I'm going to assume this is going to be maybe a 3-9 or a 4-8, not something around that.
I'm liking the prediction. Sniper rifle being pulled out here by Illis.
Looks like a couple players, I mean, the entire team except one player there towards B-Long is moving through mid, and it's so silent. I absolutely love these. Okay, well, there you go. You take the shots. Well, now you kind of gave away your location, so I don't know if that's a good thing. Kira having that early fire search, getting the lineup. This is probably not what you would have done for teaming. I think that one mistake there, taking those shots, really kind of ruining your element of surprise. Legion, for some reason, had the feeling he might want to take down Illis, but Illis has that friendly fire protection. Oh, okay, moving away with a knife. Very confident there, Corrido, but not confident enough for Illis. Illis shuts you down. 2 versus 2. As players are starting to move towards the A side, we could see... Oh, very, very greedy here. Little flash. Gamerston completely blind. Finds Legion! And there's no one to back it up. He went in alone without his teammate Illis. Big mistake, but Illis is still able to get the refrag, so doesn't really matter at the end. You would say Stara is going to be waiting here in the vents for the bomb to be planted. The thing is, he could have gone for a very fast rotation. He would have been... He had to be very, very fast, though, so I don't know if that's very likely. He's pretty low. He could maybe take him down with the pistol, but Illis with the sniper, ready to take the shot. Shut down Stara. 1-6. Very well played there by Illis, really carrying Team Inc. out of that situation.
Team Inc. retaking their lead back up to 5 here. As we move into round number 8, Team Inc. looking really good. Really, really good. Look at impressive 10-4, Clam 7-4. Top 2 players over here for Elevate, Surge, and Akira, both 6-6 and 5-6 respectively.
A lot of fracks for impressive indeed. I mean, Team Inc. looking very strong in general. Star, again, the same position, but will he be able to get... Is he going to get spotted again? Poor guy. No, he, again, does not take the shot. Surge is able to coordinate, though, with that circuit skin, of course. Do you see that circuit skin? Of course, boosting that performance. If you want that circuit skin, might as well just win this tournament, right? Get another extra version.
Yeah, I hear it adds like 5 points of everything to your character stats.
Yeah, same thing. Like it's like an item you can add to your inventory. It really is a nice boost to have, and seeing Elevate really use that to their advantage is a nice touch. Now Corrido coming and taking on Ori. Surge again. He has that advantage, that +5 extra damage. Can he land those shots though? Is the question, because that is something the weapon does not give you, and that is accuracy. Trying to find a player. No, Clam is able to take the shots first, and Surge being low. Too low to handle. Team Inc. exploding again. Very smart here from Corrido to wait for that explosion and maybe hold an angle for any people that might, or any players that might try and enter out. Slow the ending for Elevate, but still, Team Inc. 6 extra rounds.
Even though,
yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
No. I just wanted to mention that it's looking a bit rough because
it is.
Even if it's gonna be 4-8, they have to win like 3 more rounds, and it's not looking like that might happen.
No, it's not looking like it's gonna happen at all. Illis, this is so confident.
This is the 3rd time Stara died at the same spot, and it's like, you know, normally over time you start to learn and adapt from the mistakes you make, or maybe the way your team positions. Stara, poor guy, he's sitting there really trying to take someone down from heaven, but it's just now working. Team Inc. yet again impressive, and it was very low, but Clam is probably going to try and defend the situation here for both, because Team Inc., you know, they've been doing that multiple times. Surge not able to find anyone here. He's probably just going to save the SG and move back. Again, a very smart move. He's going to take down Illis. They're all pretty low. Clam is probably going to survive, but Impressive is pretty much dead. I think he's trying to survive here. Oh, he might actually barely survive. Off he goes. Oh, no, he's dead. All right, I was about to say, he's way too low. Look at that. That HP. It's a nice try, but no, he's got to be pretty dead. 8-1 and Elevate. If they want to kind of bring the score a bit more in their favor, they have to turn this into like a 4-8. But, I mean, Team Inc., again, phenomenal performance. The way they played through these games, through these matches so far, looking pretty damn solid.
Really, really solid indeed. You know, I was talking about once Elevate switches over to that breach side, maybe they'll have a little more advantage. It seems like teams can have a breach side advantage on this map. If they don't put a couple more points on the board, it's not going to matter. Clam for strike, finding Gamerson. Kira having to back up as he's flash. Surge is going to prevent any Ori for taking more damage, but Clam is then going to trade him out here. Only 2 players alive now on the Elevate side. It's Akira and Stara, respectively. That bomb has been planted. Stara and Akira trying to position themselves. Akira in a little closer spot.
Let's see the kill. There we go. That's it. That's what they need. That's what Elevate needs right now. I don't know why, but again, I saw that happen. You know that I think we spoke about this earlier, or like on previous streams, Jake. But just watching it, oh, he's out of ammo. Watching it all happen and unfold. Look at Stara also maybe gonna be able to find that last play. It's 2 versus 4, ladies and gentlemen. 2 versus 4, and look at that. In a 2 versus 4, Elevate somehow wins. That just goes to show how strong they are with these gunfights. But somehow, Team Inc. is just faster in most of these scenarios and is able to respond in such a way that kind of surprises and overthrows Elevate and doesn't give them a chance to be able to respond to that. Like, the way Elevate wins out these gunfights in general, it's looking pretty solid, right? You would think, okay, so it's gonna be pretty balanced. No, because Team Inc. they just know how to push. They know how to push so well on the breach side, and even on the coalition side, they also know a few tricks here and there, the way to position themselves, and also kind of coordinate a few rotates. Not as much as the breach side, but I feel like Team Inc. really is strong with the breach side, and it goes to show on raid. And the way they chose the breach side first before they went over the coalition side, really trying to gather as much momentum as possible to give Elevate the idea that they are going to be the better team. But of course, when things are going to switch, I think Elevate might have a bit of a better chance. Corrida, though, getting the double here. Again, these gunfights really coming in favor. Legion is trying to find that wallbang spot near the bomb, but it's not working. It's not working out, but it is working out now. He gets Gamerston. He gets Gamerston, and now Legion forced to pull out. Oh, what am I working? 1 HP. The bomb is still ticking, defusing the bomb. Legion has to make a move. What is Legion? Legion, what are you doing? Legion not taking all the shots. What was I even watching there? I have no idea. How did he not die? How did he survive with 1 HP? And how did that bomb get defused? He only needed 1 more bullet there. What was that, Jake? What? It went all over the place. It went from Elevate to Team Inc., from Team Inc. to Elevate, from Elevate to Team Inc. I barely held control over that situation in terms of what was exactly going on the screen. It went all over the place. Like, everyone was hicking up in that moment. Absolutely insane. We see Clam taking out Gamerston, and impressive again, taking out Corrido. Corrido comes in, taking out Clam. And just like that, the bomb is going to be planted. Team Inc. They're yet again going to give it a try. This might actually be a 4-8. Funny enough, Elevate somehow got away with getting that round. I don't know how Team Inc. gave it that, but it looks like it's going to be a 9-3, which again, very solid for Team Inc. on the first half. Ori getting the double there. Surge and Akira both getting taken down. Stara again moving. Ori, what is Ori doing? Ori trying to get the knife at the last round, really trying to put salt in their wounds, but Stara, he's not giving up, and actually he's taking advantage of this situation. Is he going to get this round? That would be so funny, but it looks like Illis is not impressive. He has enough HP to combat Stara. Again, the gunfights are still underestimating Elevate in some scenarios, really giving them a couple free rounds here and there, but in general, Team Inc. is looking a lot stronger moving into the second half.
Definitely have to agree. We'll see if that flip helps out Elevate, though. It could. Or maybe the coalition side over Team Inc. is just going to be their side as well, and they're going to go ahead and finish this off. They're up by 6. If Team Inc. wins this pistol round, it's going to be very, very difficult for Elevate. However, if Elevate can go ahead and get the pistol round under their belt, they realistically can win the round after that, and even the round after that, which will go ahead and put them within striking distance of Team Inc.'s 9 points here. This pistol round is definitely going to be important for both of these teams.
Very interesting way. Also, taking a look at who will win the second match, it's kind of balanced. A lot of people think Elevate might win. A lot of think Team Inc. might win. It's such a balance, like 49% and 51%. So, taking a look, let's see how Elevate is going to play in this pistol round. If they lose this pistol round, it's going to be a tight one, but it's still possible. We've seen some crazy comebacks these few days, so I mean the possibilities are pretty much endless with these games. Even though they just lost 1 player, they can still win out those gunfights. I mean, we've seen Gamerston's performance with the pistol. Same thing going for I don't know if it was impressive for Illis. Ori coming through. Oh, it might have also been Ori. I don't know. Again, those P250s really shining. I will always stick with those P250s, man. They're my boys. Again, Corrido taking out impressive. Clam coming through with the P250 again, getting a double right there. Beautiful performance there by Clam. Going for the third, but he's out of ammo. He has to pick up a deagle, but there goes Ori taking down Akira. Well played indeed. 10-3, and it looks like Team Inc. coming in with this pistol round.
Not a good spot here for Elevate. You won the pistol round here on the Inc side. You should, unless Elevate is able to come up with an amazing eco round here. Team Inc. should be able to win this next one, putting them at 11. And even statistically speaking, you usually can win the one after that round too. This is going to be very, very difficult here for Elevate. They're going to have to throw a wrench in the cog, pull something out of their hat here. It's going to be need something upsetting here. Ooh, maybe that flashbang is what they needed. Not quite. Clam and Ori getting kills respectively. Surge going to put down Illis, but those players are going to be forced to get out of there. Akira just managing to get that first flashbang off of him, then getting tagged again. Ori, 5 HP to his name. Going to pop around the corner here, see if he can find anybody. Goes for one and double ups. The man just
what even was that? He actually hit them both with a deagle there. Now just Surge remaining. Ori barely alive. Team Inc. They still manage, but Elevate. Oh my, they're really like these pistols are just not it, man. The pistols are not it. Surge takes down impressive, but Ori even with that amount of HP shuts down Surge, and there he goes, 11-3. Wow, just completely shocked by the way Team Inc. was just able to enter this. Of course, they won on the pistol round. They had that eco advantage, but again, Elevate, they've shown that they can also be pretty strong on those eco rounds, but even that is not going to be enough for Elevate. Team Inc. really coming through and able to just get so close. 2 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. That's all they need. Gamerston, 2 frags, impressive clan, both getting shut down. And this is, again, a great start for Elevate. You know, winning out those early gunfights, that's what they're good at. That's what they need to utilize. And right now, they are able to utilize it. Ori, though, coming in with his SA. What's going on? Gets the triple kill, picks up the AUG, and these two are honestly completely unpredictable sometimes. It is, in my opinion, impossible to analyze sometimes. I really don't get it. There he goes. Akira barely taking the shot there. If Akira even took 0.3 seconds longer, Ori would have shot him down. Team Inc. still getting very close. Even though Elevate is pretty good in general with gunfights, somehow Ori proved me wrong there by whatever that was with the SA. Maybe you should have kept the SA. Who knows? Like, a bit more, quite a fast burst. You know, those 4 bullets, fast burst. If someone peeks around the corner, you hit them all.
Definitely.
Pretty solid.
It's hard to go against a sniper, though. Just at the end of the day, it is.
But it's a fast burst, so maybe he can use that to his advantage. Like, it's going to shoot regardless of him maybe misclicking or something. Like, one tap and it's a burst, you know? And maybe he can crouch right after, trying to, like, maybe somehow dodge. I don't know. It's difficult. It's somehow dodge the bullet. What? But anyways, 2 rounds away. Again, Elevate, they do get that 1 round, which is something they really need. You know, if you want to start a comeback, you got to... For a second, I thought Akira was on the enemy team. That's why I got pretty shocked there. But Elevate... It looks like they'll be heading towards... at first, it seemed to be the B side, but they might rotate-ish? I don't know. It's looking like... Oh, Ori quickly coming in with the AUG, taking down Surge, and we see Akira tries to get a quick shot here, but not in time. And yes, it looks like it's going to be the A site. We see 3 people moving towards A, 1 player staying behind for any possible players in my backside. And here, Legion acknowledges that he's not going to win that fight, and he's just going to cause himself to die. He's going to wait for his teammate to come and help him out, Stara, and he's going to wait for maybe a refrag. He lines them up, and he waits again. Very patient player. I absolutely love the way Legion is playing here. And tries to find a second one. Beautiful performance here by Legion. Really patient. He moves up with a knife. For a second, I thought he was going to try and get a knife kill. Clam shuts him down. 12-4. Team Inc. 1 round away from finishing it off. Elevate, if they want to take a comeback here, they got to do it now. And they got to get every single round, which is, again, very unlikely.
Seen it happen, but yeah, very, very unlikely. Elevate, not being able to win out on the map we thought they were going to have a good time on. Team Inc. even having a more commanding victory than they did last time. 13-9 was the previous score of map 1, and now you're at 13-4. And this definitely is going to help, not going to help round balance if we get deeper on into this best of 5.
Yeah, it's looking really bad for Elevate. I wouldn't even say awful at this point, but you know, there's always some chances, always some things that can go in a different way. Let's see if they can make it count. Ori with a sniper. I don't know if you want to maybe get a collateral, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. Taking out Gamer, standing quickly, moving back behind those smokes. A lot of smokes everywhere. Elevate probably completely disorientated. Surge, they have those shotguns. You can see, again, Team Inc. acknowledges this, and they stay back. Looks like Illis is going aggressive, though. It's a bit against the code. Surge has the SG. Star able to shut down Illis, and just like that, Elevate They still manage, even though Team Inc. backs off. Surge taking out Ori. Very close. The Surge got 5 HP there, I think. Through a wall bang or through the side. I don't know. I really didn't keep up with that situation there. 12-5. And yet another chance for Elevate maybe to come through. See, a couple weapons are being bought. And Elevate. A lot of players moving slowly but surely towards... At first, I thought Boiler. Maybe a couple mid. Yeah, okay, we got one guy moving Boiler. We got a couple people going belong one towards Heaven. Now, Illis just remaining here on the B side. Not taking the same position. Poor. I mean, what was the name again? Stara. Every single time Stara was holding that position, Stara died. It was so unfortunate. Oh, what's going on? For a second, I thought that was going to be a huge lineup there coming from one of the players from Team Inc. But Stara is able to respond, luckily enough. But Stara is pretty low.
I love that about Team Inc. Just they switch it up. They do unconventional things you don't expect, and they keep catching Elevate off guard. Ori flashed, Deagle in hand, trying to figure out where he wants to go.
Sometimes Elevate is able to respond, Jake. But the thing is, it keeps if they keep these surprises up, like it's still very hard for Elevate to do anything about that. 100%. Right.
2 players up to live here for Team Inc. 3 up on the side of Elevate. Star very low on the HP though. Rotation coming in. A is going to be the bomb side of choice. You think, you'd think you start getting the memo that that's what's going on here. Not quite sure. Ori creeping up to see if anybody's still hanging here. 25 seconds on the clock. We can already see we're moving.
There should be some. I mean, the thing is, he's double checking though, because they could also be stacked up in Heaven and do like a sneak attack. So it's completely understandable that he wants to check it. Plus, they have a lot of rounds to work with, so they don't need to take any risky moves. Like they can chill. I hope they don't relax too much, otherwise the Elevate might get a little too close. I mean, you can see these rounds are kind of starting to add up, and over time, you kind of the mental thing of like, oh, well, we'll get there. It's just one more round, guys. One more round. If you keep that up, it's always gonna be one more round. It's not gonna look good for you. So let's see. It looks like they're gonna just save. They know economically they're not doing well. I mean, Elevate, they have to win every single round. So economically, if they get into a bad spot, they need to lose a round or buy snipers every round, and then maybe somehow decrease their way of spending money or something. But hey, so far Elevate, they're getting a couple more rounds, maybe trying to mitigate round balance. But at the end of the day, winning is something that would be very nice, and they need as many rounds as they can right now, and they're not afford to lose a single one. So let's see what happens, because Team Inc., all it takes is one correct move from Team Inc. and Elevate not able to respond to that. Boom! They have to make something happen, like a 4K or something from Elevate or 3K. And Akira completely blind, or was it Akira? Oh no, it was someone else. Maybe Axis. I don't know, or Akirito. See Akira slowly moving this direction. A lot of players already on the bomb side, planting that bomb. Elevate still has control. Ori, though, entering, taking on Karito. Gamerson to quickly shut down Illis. Gamerson quickly shut down Legion, going for second. What impressive shutdown. Gamerson, again, these gunfights are in favor of Elevate, but Elevate is getting stuck here. Stara remaining with Akira on top of Heaven. Can he win that gunfight? No, he cannot with a shotgun. Ori gets shut down. Stara shuts down Ori. 12-7. Elevate is starting to get close. Again, is the comeback real, or will Team Inc. shut them down? That is going to be a new question of today.
Definitely is going to be. Watching that cash situation over here for Team Inc. getting just a little low.
If they lose this, then they have to go eco, and then they probably they might give Elevate like 2-3 more rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it could. We could be tied up here in the next couple of minutes. It'll be incredible if that is the case. It was 12-4.
Yeah.
Looked like it was
looking horrible. It was looking horrible. And now Elevate has won 3 rounds in a row, and it's not like we see any momentum shifts. It's a lot of a one-sided battle, and I feel like Elevate may be starting to realize how strong they can utilize this breach side. Team Inc. again struggling with the coalition side. They're pretty good on breach, but you can start to realize Elevate, they chose this map, and even though they didn't get to pick this side first, they are still, good on this map with the breach side, and that's why I guess they pick it. And maybe they know a couple things on the coalition side that went okay. They got like 4 rounds, but now it's time to shine. Or 3 rounds it was. I'm not sure. 3 rounds. Yeah, it was 9-3. And all they have won so far is one more round. And Elevate really winning a lot more than they've lost previously. So statistically speaking, they should be doing better now than previously. Now Illis, I don't know if he tried to ninja defuse. He's doing some interesting stuff there in the smoke. I can't blame him though. If I were in that spot, I would try some weird stuff as well. But 12-8. I hope Team Ink doesn't get too comfy because Elevate is starting to get pretty close now. 4 rounds away.
Yeah, but if you're an Elevate fan, you definitely want them to be like that. Hope, and probably even worse things. You want your team to come back here. Well, again, this was what we thought would be Elevate's map. It still has a possibility to be their map. Round number 21 coming up here. They are only down by 4. Kieran gonna pop around the corners. A couple players flashing to find one. Surge gonna put down the ground. Gamerson now. Kieran not getting any kills. Gamerson doubling up with the SG in hand, but it's Legion playing big with the Deagle. Surge ultimately gonna drop the last 2 players there for Team Ink.
That's a lot of things happening in 5 seconds. Oh my god. I think that's the most I have seen happen in such a short amount of time ever. Like, keeping up with that 12-9. Like, the way Elevate, again, those gunfights, even if it's like completely chaotic, they still win those gunfights. Like, Team Ink, where are the surprises? Maybe they ran out?
Maybe,
and maybe the
gotta go back to the party store.
I guess so. 12-9, 3 rounds away. Things are starting to look pretty close. And I feel like even Team Ink is starting to realize it's pretty serious. Clam takes down Surge as his flash barely expires. Pretty bad smoke there from Clam, though, not gonna lie. But he tried to do his best to maybe smoke up heaven, didn't succeed. Clam gets 1 nade here on Corrido, and again, Elevate is getting pretty hurt. And this might be it. They're getting hurt, and this is something that Team Ink needed to just win 1 more round against Elevate. And it looks like that might be the case here. Kira, coming from that, he has to take down this player on the ace. If he doesn't, it's over. It's most likely over. He has to win this fight here against Legion. Oh, he doesn't see him. Oh, does he see his weapon? Oh, Akira! Very unfortunate there. Unable to spot Legion, and this is going to be it probably. Elevate. They're not going to be able to win on this second map. Stara, the last player remaining. If he wants to clutch this, 4 players, Stara. 4 players. Plant the bomb and get 4 players down.
Should be done.
No, Legion shuts him down very fast with a headshot. 13-9. Elevate. Well played. Again, they brought this through a 13-9. Again, surprising us, but also not really, because we want them to get close. Like, we kind of expected them to maybe even win this, but looks like that's not going to be the case here. Again, GG well played to both sides, Team Ink and Elevate, but 13-9, 13-9. It's still 13-9. It's still going to be a win for Team Ink, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Team Ink. And it looks like that's gonna be it for today's second match. Now, of course, we have our third match up our sleeve. I kind of forgot which map was it again.
Plaza, we're playing on Plaza will be the next map here, or map number 3. Team Ink leading 2-0 now in this best of 5 series. Your Elevate, you're probably beginning to sweat just a little bit, man. It's only need 1 more win there for Team Ink. Team Ink looking very strong. We're gonna have to see what can be done here in map number 3 for Elevate. If not, they're gonna be deleted out of here. With all being said, though, folks, we're gonna prepare at map number 3, and we'll be right back after a break.
See ya. But Nuclear, of course, has no idea. They're all on pistol, so you can see Democracy quickly giving up map control there. Quante able to take down Gapi. Reborn coming with another frag heavily as well. Quante gets a double, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 2 as Democracy takes down Reborn. And Rain is trying to even things out in an eco round, ladies and gentlemen. Ari gets taken out, and how is X Squadron losing an eco round? Democracy. Is shotgun ready. Quante right behind him. Nuclear is on range, and that is smart. That's the way you should be playing it here.
Wow.
And he does get the double kill there. Reborn taking on Crust, coming in with the nade. And again, beautiful the way they're using the nades in this round. Interesting.
On round 2 versus 2 here as Gapi wins that gunfight. XZR is going to put it back in his advantage. Gapi catching XZR. Mid-reload there, and now we're down to a 1v1 that happened quickly here. Price opting not to plant that bomb just yet. He knows Gapi's right outside.
What if you think this is going to be B? Oh, look at him moving back. No, he should have waited. He should have waited. It would have been beautiful. But it looks like in this case, because that's when you think you hear the audio and it's a bit low, and you think it's... What's going on? No! What is going on, guys?
That FPS timing, man.
The breach spawn here, which is where he might be located. He's going to find 1 player. Tries to find the second one. He does. Take down Gapi and Evan. He gets Nuclear. He gets the 3K just like that, 6-2, and Jake. Duels, I feel they kind of fall apart. And we can kind of see a trend happening. So for Axis taking on Legion, Gamerston completely ignoring the player on the side. Oh wait, there he is, Veld. Veld is right there. For some reason, Gamerston goes for the knife. He gets the knife kill on Vels, and just like that, a bit confident, but he had his teammate Axis.
Yeah, just trying to figure out the T side right now. I think Legion, finding one, going for the other, trying to get a third, and he's going to be able to do it. It's actually impressive who put down McLaren there. The 9, if I'm doing my math.
Yeah, you
properly
can see
right
they both had the same idea. Oh,
Yep.
Vels. Oh, beautiful. Able to get on Gamerston early on again. It's really going to help out.
Oh
Teaming
my
beautiful.
gosh.
Quick scope there on Axis. What is this guy made of? Because now they know Elevate is not even close to what's pushing his Oh my god, and while he's flashed, he gets a double, picks up the SG. This guy is cracked. Elevate, they are completely out of the game now. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan Lee though coming in. Illis, impressive. Ori,
Oh my gosh.
Just like that, he gets the ace. What am I? The caster Skirts has developed, and Evan Lee, for some reason, takes down the full Legion. He's not gonna take the choice. No, he's gonna stick to his position. Again, it's so silent. Team Inc is just locking down these positions, and it's working pretty well. Vels, again, pulling out the shotgun, like you mentioned. Double right there. Could go for the third. He gets the assist. Legion takes him down. And Team Inc, flash coming through. Illis. Oh, and there we go. Full takedowns here. X Squadron. 3 players taken down. I mean, play a role here in the esports. Like kind of messing around, even though it's like a tournament, very important tournament. Vels taking out Nuclear, 5 versus 4, and we see now the one Reborn getting taken out. Vels with the triple. What's going on? X Squadron is falling apart. Impressive taking out Airy. Gapi. Vels moves through like it's nothing, and look, he's a ninja. Oh my gosh, he is a ninja. He is a
He should
ninja.
pre-fire it. I don't know if he can. I don't know if you can get the wallbang through that or not.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know if that was a quick scope or no scope, whatever, but
Flash for so long, and the bomb does go down. So even though the kind of rifles are on the side of Elevate here, Rain have a bomb plant, and that's better than nothing, you know, especially out of an eco round. Aruka does come in with a nice wallbang on Venley. Gainsey takes on 1, but Aruka, great performance as well as Noxic so far. So now at 2v2, the defuse is going to come in. The P comes in as well, but great positioning by Envy. A great positioning by Aruka, takes on 1.
And Star taking down Faultless, although Vinley ready and waiting, coming around the corner. Fallen Knight just kicking heads. Just
what a
doing
shot.
work.
And that makes it a 3v4. EXZ low as well, 1 shot, and he will go down. Now Noxy, he is so aware. He's checking back, but is the aim there? Oh, he gets 1. He knows that there's another player here, probably calls out for help, gets another one. This is the Noxic that we know and love. He gets a double there, completely turns around. Oh my god, he's so nasty. He gets a triple there.
It's completely clear for B. They all went A, assuming that they're going to go A again, and now they've got to rotate back again.
Ooh.
And this is not going to be good. Star coming in. Clean triple.
Start to make this game more competitive. We do have to remind that this was Rain's pick, I believe, so, you know, we could see a completely different game on their side, but Venley is just crazy, man. What is this? How? Like, I'm happy if I do that in a dead match. That is like a Pirate's revolver, so, yeah, that's a cool addition. That's something I like about C-Ops, is that you can have, like, different gun models. Look at this, Volgrant, oh my god, that's disgusting. Really good play by him. Oh no! Seems like the info is just not given over to Faultless. That is a miscommunication, say at least, and that's gonna be very costly for the side of Rain. This miscommunication, better at aiming as of now, but we know how good Faultless is. We know how good all of these other players. And there you go, right when you mention him, speak of the devil. Faultless gets a crazy triple there, taking Rain to 3.
Three players still stacked over towards storage. Haven't seen anyone just yet, but Cody now has a bit of spidey senses, might be waiting for them. Cody does find nothing, actually. And Rap will take 1 down, and we'll get 1, 2, and 3. It's 2 versus 1. MGS is low. Hoodie, for some reason, just running out, trying to see if he can get a kill, I believe. The MGS would have a tough one here. It's a 1 versus 2, 100 HP on both of them, but he does take down Lucky. Will he get shot out here? He knows that one player's over towards Wagon. That's Bali. he has to just wait for this tap. MGS, though, the more time goes down, luckier he is, and now he finds himself in a winnable situation. MGS puts Rain on match point. It's the 1 versus 2 clutch. Air's gonna try and cover, and Fear is really gonna get tested right here. That flashbang doesn't blind him necessarily, but they're still gonna clear him out here. Or will they? Or will they? Yes, they will. Doing good damage on Delightful and to Agonized, so he's alerting his teammates of that. You can see their Hayek is gonna rotate out quickly, but he's not gonna get a chance to do anything. Wise finds 1, 2, and 3 kills, lines them up, knocks them down, and now it's down to Coldie. Can he do anything? Yes, he can. He can trade him out. Agonized now with Coldie. They're gonna have to take on this A bomb site. They will get that plant down, Coldie, but he is very low on HP. Just 3 left to his name, and now no teammate either. 3 HP versus 200. This is looking unlikely for Seminole. Saints 2 Angels could get way back into this one, but Coldie's playing a interesting spot. They're gonna have to rush him, but as long as they pre-fire, he should get it. Oh, he could line them up! He could line them up! Oh my god, Coldie with 3 HP. He gets the clutch. I'm done. I'm out of it. Coldie ice cold in his veins. Quick on the flank. They know it's all over towards B, but their weaponry does not favor them. So Ice is going to try and come in now. Delightful finds 1. And they didn't see anyone over there, so he could stop the plant. He does stop the bomb plant. He gets another one. Isaac, the dagger in the back right now. This is a huge upset if they win this round out, and they will. Isaac with the 3K comes in perfectly timed. Now, sitting over towards B mid, hoping that someone peeks him out, and Barry B. Benson does get taken out. Hayek's now on this route with Clone. Does take down Clone, but they know exactly where he is. So, Annoy now will sit there, and we'll do some good damage. Agonized, actually, though, does get taken down by Hayek. So, a 2 versus 1, making this a little bit more costly than it should be. Coldie sitting on the truck. Can he get the tap? Oh, he does a nasty tap here, and Hayek's making this very, very doable. Annoy now has to come in for the 1 versus 1. He's coming in from B mid, and Hayek, does he spot him out? I think he does. Will he get this kill? No. Annoy rushing in quickly. He knows that he has to get closer to his advantage. And Annoy, can he get this kill? Hayek's now 9 HP. He won't be able to get it. A very, very good attempt. A valiant effort by Hayek, but Annoy comes in and takes the pistol round.
The nerves of steel on Chris in that vent, but playing so cautiously, he wasn't able to confirm the movement outside that coalition hallway. There's Ness with 1, 2.
That's really important when you see a team do that. I've seen so many teams, they don't learn, and they just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Seminole had to happen to the 1 round. They're like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Oh, you almost had a clap, man.
Oh, Ness!
Unbelievable.
Oh, he gets this. Oh, my God.
That's got to be a little annoying, man. Here at the ratio, fires, gives away his position. He's going to respond with a couple grenades of his own, and teammate Vape is moving. He's going to pop around the corner. Isaac's flash gets up. Oh, Gary's Delightful, deciding to hang back and not push around that corner. Oh my gosh.
This map movement is so fast and so confident. Uphill battle on the breach side for Polar Ace.
Yeah, nice couple
here's
nades here. Yeah, it slows him down, though, and Neslo, a very nice down. The triple through the smoke as well. Andrew answers back on the Hoodie on the other side of the map, but it's over towards A mid. Neslo now with 3 kills. He has to find a couple more plays with his teammate. Does find 1, and can he find the second? No. Bro is right there. Can he get the kill there? He won't find the kill on the app. He actually does. And the second. Oh my god, Vape. Also play the flank right now at this point. Polar Ace with 2 players as Neslo could come in for this knife kill. Is he going to go for the knife? Oh, he will go for the knife kill. The backstab at the last second. And Noi's going to come in from behind, though. Tries to find 1 kill. Will get 1, but can he get the second 2? Let's find 1 and 2, but it's a 2 versus 1. This is a very strange round, and Clone is in a 1 versus 1. This is for the game. This is for the entire main tournament, and he will keep Seminole alive in it.
Gudan e Aguiar já ficaram no caminho. Steve vai tentar neutralizar o garoto. Nossa senhora, olha o time! Meu Deus! Conseguiu encaixar o HS. Double kill pra ele. Que é isso, meu garoto? Tá no vermelho. Vai conseguir o plant. Importantíssimo esse plant aqui, mesmo que ele não ganhe. Que isso? Triple kill. HS. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, ai, ai. Esse aí tá com anjo forte, viu? Abriu de lado, ele conseguiu levar o coil. Segura o spray, segura o spray, segura o spray! Triple kill pra ele, tá abençoado! Voltada, já marotou ali no Fires. Ele Cube no buraco. Ih, que é isso? Ceguinho. Todo mundo
Meu
cego.
Deus, que
foi isso? Linda play de caps com utilitárias. Ele consegue a triple kill. Nossa, que pegado.
Meu amigo.
Tá travado. Paralelo com o AKZ. Tem dois por aqui. Nem deu AKZ, foi mal.
Meu amigo.
Nem deu AKZ, foi mal. Pera lá, ele ouviu, disse: calma que eu sou o pai dos 60, triple kill pra ele.
Nuclear, of course, has no idea. They're all on pistol, so you can see Democracy quickly giving up map control there. Quante able to take down Gapi. Reborn coming with another frag heavily as well. Quante gets a double, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 2 as Democracy takes down Reborn. And Rain is trying to even things out in an eco round, ladies and gentlemen. Ari gets taken out, and how is X Squadron losing an eco round? Democracy is shotgun ready. Quante right behind him. Nuclear is on range, and that is smart. That's the way you should be playing it here.
Wow.
And he does get the double kill there. Reborn taking on Crust, coming in with the nade. And again, beautiful the way they're using the nades in this round. Interesting.
Round 2 versus 2 here as Gappy wins that gunfight. XZR is going to put it back in his advantage. Gappy catching XZR. Mid-reload there, and now we're down to a 1v1 that happened quickly here. Price opting not to plant that bomb just yet. He knows Gappy's right outside.
What if you think this is going to be B? Oh, look at him moving back. No, he should have waited. He should have waited. It would have been beautiful. But it looks like in this case, because that's when you think you hear the audio and it's a bit low. And you think it's... What's going on? No! What is going on, guys?
That FPS timing, man.
The breach spawn here, which is where he might be located. He's going to find one player. Tries to find the second one. He does. Take down Gapi and Evan. He gets Nuclear. He gets the 3K just like that. 6-2, and Jake. Duels. I feel they kind of fall apart. And we can kind of see a trend happening so far. Axis taking on Legion. Gamerston completely ignoring the player on the side. Oh, wait, there he is, Veld. Veld is right there. For some reason, Gamerston goes for the knife. He gets the knife kill on Veld. And just like that, a bit confident, but he had his teammate Axis.
Yeah, just trying to figure out the T side right now, I think. Legion, finding one, going for the other, trying to get the third, and he's going to be able to do it. It's actually impressive who put down McLaren there. The 9, if I'm doing my math
yeah,
properly.
You can see they both had the same idea. Oh,
yep.
Vels. Oh, beautiful. Able to get on Gamerston early on again. It's really going to help out.
Oh
Teaming
my
beautiful.
gosh.
Quick scope there on Axis. What is this guy made of? Because now they know Elevate is not even close to what's pushing it. Oh my god. And while he's flashed, he gets a double. Picks up the SG. This guy is cracked. Elevate. They are completely out of the game now. It's absolutely insane. We see Evan Lee though coming in. Illis, impressive. Ori,
oh my gosh.
Just like that, he gets the ace. Whatever. The caster's curse has developed, and Evan Lee, for some reason, takes down the full Legion. He's not gonna take the choice. No, he's gonna stick to this mission. Again, it's so silent. Team Inc is just locking down these positions, and it's working pretty well. Vels, again, pulling out the shotgun, like you mentioned. Double right there. Could go for the third. He gets the assist. Legion takes him down. And Team Inc, flash coming through. Illis. Oh, and there we go. Full takedowns here. X Squadron. 3 players taken down. I mean, play a role here in the esports. They're kind of messing around, even though it's like a tournament, very important tournament. Vels taking out Nuclear, 5 versus 4, and we see another one. Reborn getting taken out. Vels with the triple. What's going on? X Squadron is falling apart. Impressive taking out Airy. Gapi. Vels moves through like it's nothing, and look, he's a ninja. Oh my gosh. He is a ninja. He is a ninja.
He should pre-fire it. I don't know if he can get the wallbang through that or not.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know if that was a quick scope or no scope, whatever, but
flash for so long, and the bomb does go down. So even though the kind of rifles are on the side of Elevate here, Rain have a bomb plant, and that's better than nothing, you know, especially out of an eco round. Aruka does come in with a nice wallbang on Venley. Gains he takes on one, but Aruka, great performance as well as Noxic so far. So now a 2v2, the defuse is going to come in. The P comes in as well, but great positioning by Envy. A great positioning by Aruka, takes on one.
And Star taking down Faultless, although Vinley ready and waiting, coming around the corner. Fallen Knight just kicking heads. Just
what a
doing
shot.
work.
That makes it a 3v4. EXZ low as well, one shot, and he will go down. Now Noxy, he is so aware. He's checking back, but is the aim there? Oh, he gets one. He knows that there's another player here, probably calls out for help, gets another one. This is the Noxic that we know and love. He gets a double there, completely turns around. Oh my god, he's so nasty. He gets a triple there.
It's completely clear for B. They all went A, assuming that they're going to go A again, and now they've got to rotate back again.
Ooh.
And this is not going to be good. Star coming clean triple.
Start to make this game more competitive. We do have to remind that this was Rain's pick, I believe, so, you know, we could see a completely different game on their side, but Venley, he's just crazy, man. What is this? How? Like, I'm happy if I do that in a dead match. That is like a Pirate's revolver, so, yeah, that's a cool addition. That's something I like about C-Ops, is that you can have, like, different gun models. Look at this, Volgrant, oh my god, that's disgusting. Really good play by him. Oh no! Seems like the info is just not given over to Faultless. That is a miscommunication, say at least, and that's gonna be very costly for the side of Rain. This miscommunication, better at aiming as of now, but we know how good Faultless is. We know how good all these other players. And there you go, right when you mention him, speak of the devil. Faultless gets a crazy triple there, taking Rain to 3.
Three players still stacked over towards storage. Haven't seen anyone just yet, but Cody now has a bit of spidey senses, might be waiting for them. Cody does find nothing, actually. And Rap will take one down, and we'll get 1, 2, and 3. It's 2 versus 1. MGS is low. Hoodie, for some reason, just running out, trying to see if he can get a kill, I believe. The MGS would have a tough one here. It's a 1 versus 2, 100 HP on both of them, but he does take down Lucky. Will he get shot out here? He knows that one player's over towards Wagon. That's Bali. He has to just wait for this tap. MGS, though, the more time goes down, luckier he is, and now he finds himself in a winnable situation. MGS puts Rain on match point. It's the 1 versus 2 clutch. Air's gonna try and cover, and Fear is really gonna get tested right here. That flashbang doesn't blind him necessarily, but they're still gonna clear him out here. Or will they? Or will they? Yes, they will. Doing good damage on Delightful and to Agonized, so he's alerting his teammates of that. You can see their Hayek is going to rotate out quickly, but he's not going to get a chance to do anything. Wise finds 1, 2, and 3 kills, lines them up, knocks them down, and now it's down to Coldy. Can he do anything? Yes, he can. He can trade him out. Agonized now with Coldy. They're going to have to take on this A bomb site. They will get that plant down, Coldy, but he is very low on HP. Just 3 left to his name, and now no teammate either. 3 HP versus 200. This is looking unlikely for Seminole. Saints to Angels could get way back into this one, but Coley's playing a interesting spot. They're gonna have to rush him, but as long as they pre-fire, he should get it. Oh, he could line them up. He could line them up. Oh my God, Coldy with 3 HP. He gets the clutch. I'm done. I'm out of it. Coldy ice cold in his veins. Quick on the flank. They know it's all over towards B, but the weaponry does not favor them. So Ice is gonna try and come in now. Delightful finds 1. And they didn't see anyone over there, so he could stop the plant. He does stop the bomb.
Fierce though opens it up, takes down Genesis. Fault is there, and now they're going on the side. And emotional rackups 3 and 4.
Archer though, so a 2 versus 2. Dake pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his hit with Humper teammate trap. Frost to come in for the double kill and potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Welcome back, everybody. Map number 3 is just about to start here. We're going to be playing on the map of Plaza. I'm Death, and I'm joined by Artie. We are here in the Asia Grand Finals here. Team Inc. versus Elevate. Team Inc. currently leading 2-0 here in this best of 5 series. If Team Inc. wins this map, it's all she wrote. It's over. Team Inc. are your Grand Finals champions. However, Elevate, they're not going to let that happen very easily. They're going to definitely putting up a big fight here in map number 3. Arde, what are you thinking here? You see something? Oh, actually, maybe we don't even have time for that. Looks like we're about to go into the knife round right now. We can decide who's starting on what side. Here we go.
Yeah, this is probably the fastest time we've seen these two be ready at the same time. Of course, it's kind of impressive how fast we saw that happen there, but looks like the knife round's already done, and it looks like Elevate will be taking that. I don't know why we had just got out of it, like the last one was there, but it's all good. Looks like Elevate will be taking that victory there. It looks like they'll finally be able to choose what kind of side they were on. You know, Team Inc. every single time the past 2 matches they got a chance of hey, I want to let's pick this side now. We got to pick this side now. Finally, Elevate has a time to shine. Looks like they'll be picking the coalition side as far as I'm concerned here on the map Plaza. Very interested to see how this pistol round will go. We can already see from Team Inc. a very nice little push, slowly but surely. I mean, slowly but surely. We're moving pretty fast. Impressive. Gamerstein coming in with another frag. Surge and Ori also takes a play. Oh, there we go. Illis as well. A lot of them, yeah. I mean, Star is pretty low. Legion as well. And we can see, yeah, Team Inc. is just getting caught off guard. Elevates. The way that Elevate is defending the site here, it's working out in their favor. It's working out pretty well. And yeah, I'm just kind of impressed so far. Team Inc., they got a pretty solid push. Elevate was able to shut them down, win out those gunfights yet again. Team Inc., not really anything surprising. Elevate is going to win that pistol round.
Cash being invested here into Elevate's side. Winning that pistol round, giving them that cash advantage. They're going to go ahead and utilize it by buying some SAs. Looks like everybody is going to be pulling out the SA over here on the side of Elevate. Team Inc., just going to go ahead and rock some Kevlar and P250s here. Moving on very quickly, all grouped together.
Oh, the double nade from Surge! Look at that double nade from Surge with the SA there as well. This guy is about to get the ace, but he's getting knifed by Impressive. What is going on, Team Inc.? They were almost getting ace there, but looks like Surge did get knifed at the very end. I don't know if that's an economical advantage, but, you know, a bit of money from that knife couldn't go wrong.
Doesn't hurt. Definitely doesn't hurt. You know, the interesting thing I just thought of, we're playing here on Plaza, which you can start stacking nades on the coalition side. If you get a good amount of cash, and you can already see that Elevate's going full buy with those nades. On the coalition side, you can really bombard the breach, and Inc. really likes to stick together and stay close. They're going to need to spread out a little bit more on this map, or those grenades that are being thrown here by Elevate is going to soften them up each and every time.
Now on the 3rd round, Elevate. More spread around the map. All of them have essays except Surge with the AUG. Maybe he bought it by accident, or there's a reason why he's having that gun in his possession. I was thinking maybe he needs to hold mid. Because in that case, if he needs to hold mid, then of course it's nice to have a bit of a better gun to work with in terms of spraying down multiple players at the same time, if there were to be multiple players at the same time. But off he goes, already down by that sniper. And there comes Impressive. Team Inc. again, surprise. The element of surprise working in their favor as they push that A side here on the 3rd round. Completely bombarding it. Smoke down. And before, look how beautiful they're coordinating this. Legion, Illis, McLaren, Akira both down. Gamerston, last player standing.
I don't know if you saw that, but I love the way they naded the site. They smoked it, and before that smoke was even down, they pre-fired it. It was beautifully coordinated there. But of course, Elevate wasn't really near the site, so all those nades are kind of to waste. But at the same time, it's good to know that you know how to do it properly, just in case someone were to be there. Gamerston getting taken out. Another thing that I'm noticing, of course, McLaren finally back here for Elevate to help them out. I think they moved out Stara. Oh no, Stara is still here. Akira's here, so Axis had to go, or Axis switched out for McLaren, maybe because of this map in particular that McLaren can play better on. We'll have to see how Team Inc. performs now. Moving in with one sniper. And Illis is going to wait it out, of course. Elevate, they're not known for being too aggressive on the Coalition side, or just too aggressive at all. Team Inc. really wants to engage something. We see a lot of players moving towards the B side. I don't know why they suddenly think it's going to be B, and they completely leave A side open. I mean, even Team Inc. is unaware of this interesting development of a lot of players just quickly rotating. But look at that. In less than 10 seconds, they're already back on the A side. Just a quick rotation just in case it could have maybe been a B push. So I really love how Elevate really established that. And we can see it is probably going to be the A side. McLaren getting a shotgun kill early on. Very nice for Elevate. Throwing in the flash, the smoke as well. We can see Clam pushing up McLaren. One player from the right side. Clam is not going to detect him, but it looks like the shotgun does not align properly there. Star being the last player from a ranged area. Trying to take down Ori. Ori still survives the range. Well, I don't know if it was a range issue, but Ori barely missed the barrel there. 2-2. Bit unfortunate there for Elevate.
Man, if you're going to use those shotguns, you got to hit your shots. You got to put that crosshair exactly where it needs to be, off just by a little bit. And that's going to result in you probably taking the L. And that's what happened there for Elevate. Team Inc. tying it back up here. Illis still rocking the ratio. Playing well so far here. Both these teams are.
A lot of them are slowly but surely starting to move towards what seems to be near the B side. McLaren does get caught off guard, but he takes one with him. Again, Legion trying to balance things out. Illis coming with another frag. Surge that's taken out. It looks like it's going to be just 2 players remaining. Team Inc. with 3. They're all on the B side. Stara trying to regain control over his vision. You can see that flash slowly coming in his direction. Kind of blinding him for a second there. One player still up there in apartments. With just Akira and Star remaining, Elevate is in a bit of trouble unless he can find Illis. Illis not able to respond to that. He's going to pick up that sniper. He's going to stick to the yacht, probably stick to the yacht. Gets the nade on Legion. Beautiful from Akira Stara. Cleaning it off, and now he can save that sniper. It was like it was all planned for Elevate. Team Inc. They really got taken down, not just by gunfights, but just by raw coordination and utility usage. Really impressed by Elevate's performance. They definitely deserve to win that round.
Executed perfectly by Elevate, able to retake and defuse that bomb. Round number 6 is about to start. Elevate retaking their lead up by 1 here. You already see a little bit of grenades being thrown out there. SG full buy over here for Team Inc. And sniper rifle now in the hands of Akira over here for Elevate.
Illis looking for someone towards his left, but it looks like that's not going to be the case here on mid. Jumping on top of this sort of bin, I guess. I'm assuming like recycle bin for some sort of material. Stara gets taken down because of that. An Elevate already down on 1 player, but looks like Gamerston is going to make it count with his triple. Takes them all down, and just like that, they have to balance it out. Legion tries to balance it out, but Surge takes down Legion. Just like that, Illis also coming in, taking down Akira. Surge and Illis, the last 2 players standing. Wow, that went from left to right to center. Just like that, Elevate and Team Inc. are back to the drawing board. Both last players remaining, Surge and Illis. They have to make it count. You can see Surge finds Illis. Illis tries to tap him away. Illis is pretty low. Tries to find the wall bag, but does not succeed. Picks up the sniper. And this could be a chance for Illis to find him, and he does. Take down Surge. 3 versus 3 it is. Beautiful how Illis acknowledged the situation, knew it was ranged, looked around him, found that sniper, picked it up, and Team Inc. Oh, they do deserve to win that round.
Oh, they definitely do. Gamerston coming in with a 3K right there early on, right by B bomb site, by the stands, the farmers market stands. Had a nice little 3K, and somehow Illis able to bring it back.
Illis with the sniper just scoped on this one position. Again, a very slow round coming here from Team Inc. Not really much. Normally we see them being very aggressive. We can see one player from Elevate kind of cheeky with the shotgun. I mean, all of them are kind of cheeky with the shotgun. Taking a look at the entire team, I completely forgot. They're all shotguns. Just Surge with one nade. Bit of an interesting way of playing this round, but I'm curious how this is going to look for Inc. I mean, what are they going to expect? You thought Team Inc. at the element of surprise elevate is starting to implement similar strategies, kind of evening out the playing field. McLaren takes down Illis as he missed the sniper shot, or he shuts down McLaren. You can see that nade doing a bit of damage, maybe enough to shut down these players here with shotguns. Oh, the nade, the double nade, the flash star takes down Legion. Akira taking out Ori just like that. Clam comes through, tries to take down more. Our star takes down, and there goes Akira. Gamerston from a ranged area trying to take down Impressive. And you can see the strategy isn't that bad, but it was not really executed properly. Surge being the last player remaining. Gamerston, I don't know why he tried to take down these players from a ranged area. Maybe trying to get a bit lucky with the accuracy there, but honestly, a bit of a risk if you ask me. They really had the solid positions. Team Inc. at the end of the day has to plant the bomb. You guys don't have to do anything but hold those angles and be on the lookout for any type of utility. And they kind of feel that Surge is able to pick up an SG though. So that is solid. Could use that as he moves and traverses towards that B side. He's well aware that the bomb is planted there. I mean, he's already been on A. He knows they rotated. Of course, it could have been a vice versa rotation because he searched just in case. Moving this direction, he can hear the audio coming from the B side. It's pretty obvious. Takes down Impressive. Clam is still the last player remaining behind this. What used to be some sort of a heckler's position is a bit of a higher, kind of redesigned that for people who are not familiar, of course. Looks like he's going to throw a flash. Search a bit. Flash time is ticking. He has to defuse that bomb. And he does take down Clam. Is going to be fast enough. We've seen Elevate get these chances, but the bomb explodes right before the defuse.